She's like, yeah, ADHD's not an excuse. This and that. And I was like, yeah.
Why'd you make it an excuse in the first place?
Well, I saw that video, and the best way I can explain it, she tried to make it as an excuse, but it's like that whole thing, like, we're in that age of, the way I look at it is like we're in that age of like everybody blames like doing dumb things on like mental illness, you know? Yeah. And it's for people who suffer from it, that's kind of like fucked up, you know what I mean? Like that dude who stabbed who slit that one girl's throat and stabbed her sister. He's like, what
the fuck?
You guys didn't hear about that in Oakland? He's like, he blamed it on him. He had a mental breakdown. I was like,
well, because in a court of law, if you say that, then you don't get pressed the charges, and you just go to a facility to get treatment.
Damn.
Yeah.
The easy way out.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't my fault. It was this and that.
It was her fault. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm just saying, like
no, she was wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not defending her, but she was wrong for what she did.
She handled it very poorly.
Yeah, that's the best.
And also the fact like most of the allegations are over a year old. You know, doesn't help either. So I don't know. Like I say, man, it's. When you blow up, you get popular too fast, and you don't know how to handle yourself. That's what happens.
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that thing with like when me and Grant. When me and Jay were talking about that shit. When I was like, I said something about a streamer. He's like, well, Akiel, you curse a lot too. But I was like, but the difference between that is, I'm not in the public eye. So if I curse a lot, people are like, oh, it's just another loudmouth kid. Versus, like, if you're in the public eye, and then that's when you start losing sponsors, and you start, like, you know, the consequences get way more dire versus, like, somebody who's not in the public eye.
Oh, yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah. Cosplay day. Keeps them at bay.
Cosplay day. Keeps them at bay.
Enough about cosplay drama. It's stupid. I don't think that's a thing we should,
Oh, we're not gonna be what do you call that? We're not gonna be, you know, saving our opinion.
We're not cosplay PC right now, guys. Right?
So there's some things I forgot to say in the Anime Expo episode. One thing they did right this year at the con was they let people in early for panels.
Really?
Because you know usually like if the panel's at 5:00, that's when people enter, and I would show up like 10 minutes early and people are walking in, and I was like, oh wow, you know they let people in early for that. That's crazy. So good job on them. Also, we got the stats of how many people went.
How many?
And it was an average of 110K per day.
110K per day.
That's the average, but the turn site, like the number of individual badges sold was 350K. So that's premiere, that's the 4-day, the 1 days, you know.
Damn, overall.
And $100 million was spent during those 4 days. Like in the con and like other places involving the convention, you know, so like
they're
restaurants and
not
stuff.
Put a cap.
They had a cap last year.
On tickets?
I think they should.
Yeah, day one last year, like at like around like I think 8 p.m. or something, they posted like, and all the 4-day badges are sold out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I remember they did that last year, but they didn't do it this year. I don't think because I don't AX. I don't remember them saying like tickets were sold out. But yeah, AX was cool. It was fucking crowded on Saturday.
Oh boy, it was.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
That was the day I went.
Like literally, like you're clipping into people.
No. the lag was real.
You, yeah.
Dude, the lag was real. I'm like, how come nobody's moving, dude? It's like, what the hell?
How are we clipping?
Here's the news I thought we should talk about that was during AX. Studio Trigger made a Patreon. That's kind of interesting.
What are their studios for?
No, they make Kill la Kill, Space Patrol Luluco.
Oh no, I didn't know who they were.
Penny Stocking.
Penny and Stocking. Fucking.
I thought it was a Gynex that made
Inferno
Penny and
Cop.
Stocking.
Yeah. Are they also the guys behind Axe Cop?
That's fucking good.
Dude, Inferno Cop's great.
Nani?
Alright, what was it? Ninja. What was that ninja one called that they did?
Oh yeah, that was like the it was like Inferno Cop.
Yeah, that has a manga.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
That was made on Flash, though.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, I remember, like, I was like, oh, dude, this anime looks so sick. I can't wait to watch it. And then I look, and it's like, oh,
I think Gurren Lagann.
They did Gurren Lagann,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they announced a new anime there.
Oh, they're gonna do a new anime trigger?
Well, they premiered the one that's finished, and then they're working on a new one called Promare. And the main character just looks like fucking Kamina.
Huh.
Yeah.
With the tattoos?
No.
And the cool sunglasses?
It's just him with the hair.
Oh, it's just okay.
Him with the hair, shirtless, baggy pants, and he pilots Daigerin.
So Kamina.
He's basically like I have a photo because they were like, yeah, sure, you could take a photo, guys. It's okay.
Sure, guys. I'll let it slide.
There he is, right there.
Yeah, that's Kamina with longer hair.
That's basically Kamina.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Oh. Ripped the shitter.
Julian.
Yes.
We have to talk about Dead or Alive 6.
Yes, we do.
Did you hear about that news about what they're changing to the game?
Okay. Let me guess. Are you talking about the blue physics?
That's more than that.
Oh, what else? Oh yeah, no skimpy costumes.
No skippy cost. You know what they're doing? They're
trying to make
it a legit game.
Yeah, they're trying to make it a.
But the thing that got me,
competitive friendly.
The thing that got me is basically they're dumbing the game down, like system wise.
Oh.
So they'll be like, it's kind of like the auto combos for fighters. You know.
I remember I was reading up on that, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's not a complicated game.
It's to begin with, it wasn't.
Mm-mm.
It's just I can never get those counters down. That's the thing.
That's the one thing
That's
I'm
the
glad
one
that they
thing.
changed
Yeah.
for DOA was like, oh, counters are going to be so much easier. It's
They
like,
they were. I was looking at them like,
But
oh, thank God.
That makes it unfair though, because that makes it for people like me. I got the counters down like almost like that.
No, I used to get them down, but like after not playing DOA for a
Yeah,
a
when
while,
you get rusty, it's like
it fucking punishes you hard
Yeah.
when you can't get it down.
That you know what though? I do have to admit that, but it's like, why should they punish people who play the game versus like just because you didn't play?
Well,
it,
no,
other people
because
play it all the time.
the main reason they're doing it is because like, well, we're trying to get to a broader audience.
yeah, they're
like,
trying to make it
to
competitive friendly.
casuals and competitive friendly at the same time. Yeah, they're trying to get the best of both worlds. But
All I know is if Tina can't body slam people no more, I don't
she
want.
probably could, but she'll probably like have a smaller cup size.
Can I still body slam people? Though?
I hope.
I'll get that kick right there.
I hope they don't. I really hope.
Well, I
they
mean, we already know
It's always
Kasumi's smaller.
Where's my nigga Kazuya though?
See, and it still trips me out, man, because you remember that they had an interview about like, yeah, we're not planning making 6 anytime soon.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then now here comes 6. It's
There
like,
is
really?
6. I don't know what brought Tecmo Koei to do this. I
I think because they want a serious fighting game.
I think they want to chip it into the whole
They saw the
what's
roster
it called?
for Evo.
FGC.
The
There we go.
FGC, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
You know,
Mhm.
because they got Bandai Namco, right? Bandai Namco, right?
Yeah.
That made Dragon Ball Z.
They got fighters, then you have Arc
You got
Systems.
Tekken.
Yeah.
Street Fighter. They want to be amongst something. Tells me they want to be amongst that.
And don't get me wrong, like I remember last year's ALA, me and Adam entered like the super small tournament there for DOA, and like there's some guys they're like they can play.
Yeah,
You know, like it's definitely
it's
there,
a good
but
fighting game.
It's just all those DLC costumes.
Oh
bro.
my god.
Fucking
Christ. Just make that. If they're making 6, they better make that shit fucking cheap, Denny.
Mhm,
They
they
better
better.
do it.
Dude, I was checking the sales on PSN, and I don't know how many skins it was, but it was half off, and it was still $50. It's like fucking ridiculous, man.
Again, like they just better make it dirt cheap when 6 comes out, dude. Because then 6 will probably do the same thing.
Well, I don't know. Are they?
Oh, well,
You know,
true.
with all these changes,
Yeah, with all
like
these changes,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, see, it's like I don't get it. If games like Street Fighter could have like skimpy costumes, characters like Jury and Lara, and still be
Yes,
up there,
see,
you know, it's like.
But the thing is, though, those costumes aren't in tournaments. You know,
And there you go. That's another thing they could
that's
do too.
another
Just
thing that
ban
makes sense.
costumes.
Mhm.
Ban. How come in 5 you can tweak the physics? Remember how you can do that?
Oh,
you
yeah.
can tweak the physics. Why don't they just do that?
Did you ever unlock the one past DOA? There's one past and it's just ridiculous. They're just fucking. You just dash and they're just fucking all over the place.
Oh, the patch? It was one of the earlier ones, huh? Like the earlier updates?
Yeah, it's like
Versions?
you just have to put in a combo and when you're in the menu and then like it unlocks. It's like, oh
No, I didn't get it, but
yeah, it's something.
Like, look, they can lock that if they want to. Look, you got to appeal to both us, I don't know what we would call us, but we are fans.
Okay, the way I see it is, Tecmo Koei knew the audience, much like Senran Kagura. When they make those games, they know
who they're appealing
exactly.
to.
And that's I'm like, yeah, that's DOA. Let DOA be that fighting game.
Yeah.
You know, it's stuff that you need.
Yeah.
You know,
and they can lock things out just like other games can do.
Like other costumes and stuff.
So
it's just sad to see.
It is sad, but I'm glad they're making 6.
Yeah,
and I'm glad they're making IO 2. So,
and you know, if 6 is coming out with a new engine, that means Extreme Volleyball 4.
Right, guaranteed, guys, guaranteed.
Those
Maybe
games.
though, not with this talk. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they won't even bother. Unless
that's what I think. Like, okay, what if they have the fighting game as a series, and then if you still want that content, go to the Extreme. You know,
and they know suckers like us will probably buy it.
I mean, I wanted to get Extreme 3.
Yeah, me too. But you made it overseas. What the fuck? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, they were like, well, SGWs, we don't want to deal with that. So it's like, okay.
Still mad. I'm still upset about the whole
Me
thing.
too.
Them taking out Alex.
I mean, yeah, you can always go to Play Asia and grab it up. So.
True.
Well,
with the kangaroo and Tekken, yeah,
Roger.
yeah, Roger.
Peter.
But then Harada came back with the fucking greatest reply. He's like, well, of course Kuma's going to be there because obviously he's stronger than a human. You know. This was unexpected news from Bandai. Code Vein getting delayed to 2019. No date, not even a season of when this is going to come out. They just said 2019.
It's fine. I'm fine with it.
But it's like, man, we were so close to the release date.
When was this? Next
September.
Month? September.
It was September, I think 19th. It was going to come out, and then they decided, like, yeah, 2019. We listened to the feedback from all the demos, right? Because this was just after AX.
Yeah.
And they said
too. They had it at E3 as well.
Yeah, it was the same demo from E3 and AX, yeah. And they said, like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna rework it and listen to your feedback and try to make it as best as possible.
They had some time to speculate on what we had to say, you know, so
yeah.
maybe they made
That's good though.
a final decision to.
I just hope we see improvements. With this kind of stuff.
They have to.
I'm glad developers are starting to do that a lot more.
Listen,
like a lot more of the community. Because at the end of the day, the community. Like, I know you may be a big studio, but at the end of the day, their fans are what makes the fans are the reason why you guys get that paycheck at the end of the day. You
That's why a lot of like companies now are like using like social media, like heck, like even I know I had to say heck.
No, I was just thinking like social media and like video game companies. I'm like, oh yeah, memes.
Yeah, they try to be with the in crowd, and like for example, Fortnite's a good example right now because what Epic Games does is they actually go on the subreddit a lot. And people make a lot of suggestions and ideas. So that Lazy Links was someone has the Vuvuzela axe. That's great.
I think that's the boy Sebastian.
Yeah.
I know what I meant. I'm just my homie's talking about your axe.
The Vuvuzela. But yeah, so the best example, someone made a suggestion saying, hey, you should get rid of when you get rid of an area, make it into a golf course.
Oh,
and that's what they did with Lazy Links. They got rid of Anarchy Acres, they made it into a golf course. And they're like, yeah, like...
Which is really crazy. I thought, you know what, if I had to be honest, I would have probably went with Fatal, because not a lot of people...
Anarchy's better than Fatal.
Yeah, Anarchy was a lot better than Fatal.
You mean they're better? They're the same thing.
No, like in the sense of like...
better luck in Anarchy than Fatal.
Yeah, I gotta give Danny that one. That was always better.
Dude, Anarchy Acres and Fatal does that meme like, hey, can I copy your homework? Yeah, sure, just change it around a little bit. But yeah, it's good that some developers are listening to their community. Like, a lot of those suggestions from Reddit, Epic has done. That P90 was a suggestion, too.
Was it?
Yeah, and the buff for the Slurp Juice, they're like, please, like, Slurp Juice is great and whatnot, but, like, it slowly... I'd rather have, like, a med kit and a mini shield than use Slurp Juice. So they're like, okay, we're buffing it.
Oh, no, I think Slurp Juice is a great item.
It's good.
No, it's good, but you see where the problem is that it's like 2 HP per second, so it's like...
Oh, that's the new one, yeah.
No, that's the old one. It's like...
It was 1.
1 per second.
Yeah.
But see, the only reason I would use a slurp juice is if I'm caught in the storm. Because if you use a slurp juice, your HP doesn't move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when it's the second circle after that, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah. Well, and then that's,
now with the buff,
at least you can carry 2 slurp juices if you
Yeah.
find them. So
That's good.
I don't know. I like slurp because even like I remember I had it. I just used it and I got attacked and like my health kind of went back because even though my shields ran out, it still gives the HP. You know.
See, people don't give enough credit for Chug Jug either because like
Well, Chug Jug is.
it takes a long time to drink it, but it heals you and it gets your shields up to 100.
Yeah, but like the thing is like you rarely see it
I know.
unless you're playing like the all gold mode or 50v50.
Oh, I see it a lot on 50v50.
Yeah.
So when I get a Chug Jug, I'm like, oh, I don't need this. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
But yeah, speaking of Fortnite, Season 5 is pretty fun so far.
Oh yeah, dude. Viking Village, all the
Connorland?
changes. Connorland.
Yep.
Connorcopia.
#food.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I just thought of food right now. I'm sorry.
Are you hungry?
No, I saw this picture of ice cream and I'm like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have some ice cream if you want some.
No, I'm good.
You
Thank
want
you, though.
vanilla? I can get some ice cream for you, bro.
I'm good.
Oh.
Thank you, though.
I can get you some ice cream. It's fine.
No, for real, man. I gotta talk to myself some more and say
What?
no.
How did you miss?
Oh, sorry. Akiel's playing Fortnite right now. Anyone listening?
The
Oh.
struggle never ends.
Yeah.
Like, look, like I was telling Akiel on the way here, all I need is my lizard skin. I'm gonna change my name to the Sobe. The Sobe King.
Oh, you want to get the T-Rex one, the hoodie?
No, that's a T-Rex. I'm like, well, if there was like a lizard.
Oh, okay.
God damn, that's loud.
It doesn't pick it up here.
Did you guys watch the Kill la Kill trailer?
The game?
Oh.
Yes, I did,
Yeah.
and it looks a lot like the anime, which is a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I talked about in the X episode. It's like a companion piece to the anime,
Right there.
but it's also like a what if story, so it's kind of weird.
What if...
You wanted to go to heaven, but God said...
Despacito.
What if you wanted to go to heaven, but Satsuki said... sequel. No. Anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool. Can't wait to see like actual gameplay and all that,
Like, more gameplay. Just
or more gameplay. I mean, well,
Mhm.
yeah, we didn't really see a lot.
Oh, so, even though I gotta interrupt this, the best news, even though you made a list, the best news I've heard so far, Bobby Shmurda is coming out of prison 2 years.
2020.
2020.
Fuck.
Get hit him with the tools again.
I just shared that too.
I wonder what it's gonna be like when he comes back. Like, I
No,
wonder if
from
he's
his
gonna
mistakes and
acknowledge
Is
his...
he gonna see how
his-
many
like,
shares he
oh my
has?
god, yeah. He's probably gonna see that thing spike.
Why did you share my video like 5 million times?
That's great.
So we got some screenshots for Jump Force, not that long ago. Introducing, we already assumed Ichigo is going to be playable. See, and this still doesn't make sense why Goku doesn't go blue, you know? Because Ichigo has his outfit from the final arc. When he gets his powers again, and like it's an upgrade and stuff, and it's like, how come Goku only goes Super Saiyan? He should be able to go Super Saiyan Blue for like an ultimate or something, you know?
You mean that one like outfit where Ichigo? See, I haven't read Bleach. Like,
It's his Soul Reaper outfit, and he has like some white like armor attached to him, and it's when he uses 2 swords. Yeah. Also in the screenshots.
You know why Goku doesn't go blue?
Why?
Because every Dragon Ball Z
He's too
game,
strong.
no, every Dragon Ball Z game, he's gonna be a DLC. It's like, oh man, you get Goku Super Saiyan 3 DLC, you get Goku Super Saiyan Blue DLC.
But they don't do. They're probably not going to be DLC for this game.
Let's hope not. And if it is, I'm just
No, I hope there's DLC for this game.
but I hope it's
because-
not. I'm just.
No, they're not going to do multiple characters.
Let's hope not, because I'm getting real sick and tired of like, oh, we're gonna add this character, but this slightly different variation of him. It's like, that's wasting character slots, bro.
Oh, dude, look at fucking
Fighter.
look at Xenoverse. There's like I think 8 Gokus in there.
Oh, Jesus.
That's like
Oh, 'cause
like
they have-
Tenkaichi 3
Oh yeah, Tenkaichi 3. Tenkaichi
had
3
like
had
17
Dragon Ball Goku, right? Kid Goku in Dragon Ball, and then the end of Dragon Ball Goku when he's an adult. And then they had GT Kid Goku. Then they had Adult Goku. And then they had Adult Goku at the end of Dragon Ball Z. And then they had Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And I think that was it. So that's 6 Gokus. Right? And then if you go to Xenoverse 2, I'm pretty sure they're all there except GT Goku because it gets replaced with Super Saiyan 4. But then you have Ultra Instinct Goku in there now. And all that crazy stuff. And then you have Goku that can go Super Saiyan God. You know? And Super Saiyan Blue and all that stuff.
Everyone loves Goku, man.
Well, it's like the Naruto games too. There's always like at least 4 Narutos.
And it's like 7 Sasuke's.
Yeah.
7 Sasuke.
Hey, we're not wrong. Have you played?
I played.
Ninja
I'm playing Storm 1.
3?
I'm playing Storm 1.
Well, Ninja Storm
right
3
now.
had young
well, not
Sasuke.
right now, but like
and then I think Sasuke after the tuning exam, and then time skip Sasuke, and then you get adult Sasuke, right? And then you end of Shippuden. Or no, like Boruto Sasuke.
Okay.
Right, and then you could get Boruto Sasuke with the Rinnegan. You know, so that's 5 Sasukes right there.
Wow. But did you
That's
know?
a lot of Sasuke.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, did you know A Bug's Life is just fucking 7 samurai? Dude?
What?
I just had, dude. I was scrolling on YouTube.
Who told you?
I was scrolling on YouTube and it said like, "Did you know Bug's Life is practically just 7 samurai?" I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't clicked on it. I put it on watch later, but
How long is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna.
It's just so much.
I kind of want to watch it now.
Well, dude, it's like when we're
There you
watching,
go. A Bug's Life is literally 7 samurai.
How long?
It's a 30-minute video.
Oh my god, that's dedication, dude.
Anyways, but yeah, jump.
Yeah, so the interesting thing is in these screenshots, it was just like, oh, Ichigo's playable, but if you look at the screenshots, they confirmed a new map is Hong Kong, and it showed Rukia and Aizen.
Nice.
But it's just like
you never get to see them.
The page doesn't say whether or not they're playable,
and we don't even know
and
yet.
I think I'm pretty sure they're confirmed.
I was gonna say, do we even know if? See, I don't know this, but are there gonna be like assist characters in that game?
See, I don't know because it's a 3v3 game.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know Light Yagami is not playable.
Yeah, he's just.
So it's like, what does that mean? It's like he's probably just a story exclusive character. Like,
he's a story.
That's the only time you'll see him is he's involved in the story. You know.
Probably an NPC or like.
Well, like he'll probably be like on your team. It'll be like a Marvel Ultimate Alliance type of deal. I feel like where he's like, yeah, he's there, but yeah, he can't play them.
Yeah, he's not important. He's just some dude.
Well, they're what was it? It was an interview like after they confirmed that, and they're like, well, yeah, he's too strong. You just write your name and you're dead. You know, it's like I guess.
I guess.
So he can kill Goku, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Finally, somebody that can beat Goku. Without no crying or debate.
I mean, so these announcements are cool. I'm just waiting for like the surprise announcements, live characters you wouldn't expect.
I would like to have.
Guys, I'm gonna head to the gas station over here.
Now I know this is very unlikely, but I mean, they got Little Mac and Smash, right?
Yeah.
I would like to have Ippo in there.
Well, he's not Jump though.
No, he's not. Oh,
No.
never mind.
Let's be honest, bro. We need the one hero that everybody needs, bro. We
And see, I would love there's one character I would love to be in there, and he's in a sumo manga. But they confirmed yeah, we're not gonna have any sports characters in this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, but it's sumo. Like, it's an actual fighting style. Like, please. So yeah, it's coming 2019. We'll see.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, right off the bat, I already know the next reveal is probably gonna be Deku from My Hero.
Maybe they'll throw All Might in there too.
Oh Jesus! Yeah.
Johnny Bravo.
That was a good edit.
Hey there, pretty lady.
Yeah, I hope this is a big roster.
Yeah.
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 All I'm asking for is finished games, bro. I don't want DLCs anymore.
Nope. Unfortunately, Akiel.
But this is a fighting game.
In fighting games, no DLC, bro. Just put everybody.
No, there should be DLC.
Or just updates, like
Look,
we're
Akiel,
polishing this game.
Well, Capcom would come out with the same game again and just put another title in front of it, like
Yeah,
super
They
ultra.
don't do that anymore, though, Craig.
You don't know that.
They don't really do it anymore.
I'm surprised they haven't done it with Street Fighter V.
Get your ass
Well,
in the car. Let's go.
they did Arcade Edition.
Street Fighter 5?
No, this.
But that's different.
I'm pretty
that's
sure
because they added a new mode
shit.
and like,
How
it's
the
just
Dude,
the first 3 season passes.
5. Street Fighter 5 is just Third Strike now, right? So you know.
Is it really?
Dude,
Or
I
just
saw
people
the
leaving just to play Third Strike?
I saw the UI. I saw the new styles that they put on. I'm like, dude, this reminds me of Third Strike. I don't know why.
Because everybody loves Third Strike.
Everyone loves Third Strike.
The fact that it's back and online, even though the online shit, you know.
But yeah.
Was the online really bad?
No, I mean the times I played online.
Oh no, because I don't like Super Eye Patch Wolf and Pat from Best Friends.
Where do you guys
like
wanna
they've
go?
been trying to fight each other against each other in Third Strike, but they just can't get a match in. Like, or it'll start and it just bugs out, and there's some great trash talk on Twitter about that. It's funny. Other than that, well, speaking of Eye Patch Wolf, I think everybody should watch his Yakuza video. You should watch it too, Julian.
Speaking of which, I played Zero for a bit. And that's fine.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. That's next on my list. I just haven't decided when to start Zero. But yeah, he has a video called "Why You Should Watch or Why You Should Play Yakuza." It's about half an hour, and he gets really in there, man. It's a good one.
So I've been watching my brother play it like a lot because he's way farther than me.
Is he in 6 or 0?
No, he's
playing
in 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
That game seems very. That game's all over the place, man.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
that's just Yakuza in general.
that's all over the place, man. Like
There's fucking karaoke.
we got-
Crap! I forgot to get milk. Okay, next mission. Get milk.
you know, the like everything. It's weird because the storyline, the main one, from what I'm getting it seems serious, like a serious mob story, but like everything else is not.
Dude, like the fact that there's cutscenes of you doing karaoke.
That's amazing. Okay, so my brother did this side mission about doing like a movie shoot.
Oh, okay.
It's probably spoilers. I probably should save this one, but I don't know. The parody. It's a parody.
Okay, I'll say this though. So, I will probably really like this series because I love delinquent mangas.
Oh yeah.
And also,
Fighting styles are great.
Sun Ken Rock obviously is the go-to, right? Because it's the mafia in Korea, and your main character Ken, like it's just super serious the whole time, right? He's just like going climbing up the ladder, getting stronger, and getting more followers and stuff. And there's a point where he quits, and he decides, I am going to be a manager for idols, and that goes on for a good while, and it's really good stuff. But it's like, what? Like, what are we doing here, guys? I don't know. I think it's great. I think it's fine. Because Yakuza is also one of those games where it has, like, 7 alternate, 7 non-canon games. Like, there's one game where it's the main cast, but they're samurais.
Yeah, it's a feudal Japan.
Yeah.
Feudal Japan one. And then there's the zombies one.
The zombies one, yep.
I don't know any other ones.
I think they're just, like, they just embrace it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, why not? I remember, I think it's in the Eye Patch Wolf video, where he goes like, yeah, we go from this, and it's a cutscene from you, like, confronting the antagonist, and then it goes to this, and then it's just Kiryu, and he walks into this room, and there's a bunch of, like, businessmen, like, in diapers pretending to be babies, and it's like, wait, what the fuck is... And then you kick one to the wall, and I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I can see why... I finally know the appeal to Yakuza now.
Yeah.
That's my point, and... Yeah.
No, yeah, I can't wait to play it.
I'm looking forward to playing all of it.
Yeah, because 2's coming out this year, so I can't wait for that.
2.
Yeah, and then the port for 3 through 5 is coming out, and then 6 is already out. So you have Kiryu's story all on one console. It's fucking great.
Yeah, I got him.
And I would be down for 7 because I know 7's gonna have a different different protagonist.
Have what?
So we'll see where that goes.
Sniper ammo? Take this.
Yeah. What's next?
Oh, we could talk about this.
Yes.
You know that mobile game with Power Rangers?
No.
Yeah.
Right? It has like every Power Ranger ever.
Are you gonna talk about?
Did you see the cross-promotional stuff they're doing with Street Fighter? Ryu is now a Power Ranger.
He fits.
Yeah. And also, it's cool that they got Bat in the Sun to do like a live-action thing.
Who?
Bat in the Sun, they do like the superpower beatdowns. I don't know if you've ever seen those.
The jump padding.
It's like Death Battle, but live action.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
That's the one with like Wolverine and Wonder Woman, right?
Wolverine versus Wonder Woman. Yeah, like,
is that one? Okay.
Captain America versus Master Chief's a classic. Their most popular one is it's the White Ranger versus I want to say either Scorpion or Ryu. That's a fan favorite. But yeah, these guys, they do all that kind of great stuff, you know. That's how I found out about this. I saw on their YouTube, like, it was a teaser, where it's just Ryu and Chun-Li, and then next thing you know, like, 2 Power Rangers show up and they start fighting, and the Power Ranger stops. Ryu's like, wait, we're not your enemy. Does the name M. Bison mean anything to you? And I was like, what is going on? And then it just shows the little teaser for the cross promotional thing. And then, yeah, we got to look at Ryu. He gets a Power Ranger skin. Did you see it, Julian?
I think it's white.
Yeah, it's white it looks pretty good. Yeah, so it's so weird. It's like you got the Green Ranger with Ryu as a Power Ranger, and there's M. Bison.
And it appeals to his costume as it is.
Yeah, it looks really good. Have you seen this, Grant?
By
Ryu?
Was it by Boss Logic? Or?
No, this is official.
Oh wow, really?
Ryu's a Power Ranger.
Whoa.
Yeah, and they're fighting fucking M. Bison.
Oh wow.
That's great.
Oh man. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That literally came out of nowhere.
I DM'd this girl and her boyfriend sent me this back. The Inuyasha.
That's really good stuff, man. So to go with what Akiel was complaining about earlier, we got
don't say that.
No, but I mean,
I'm just messing with you.
Look, it's like you're not wrong. We already knew from the leaks, but Dragon Ball FighterZ new characters is base Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah.
These are specifically the Saiyan Saga versions of Goku and Vegeta. We actually got gameplay today.
I saw them. I saw both for both.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
They look cool.
I thought it was cool that Goku comes in on the flying Nimbus.
Yeah, and he does a little spin ship from the opening.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, they remember.
Chala, head chala.
So they're coming, which means we already know who the next ones are, and it's going to be Android 17 from Tournament of Power and Cooler.
Is that confirmed?
Well, that's the leak list.
Okay.
Like, so far, like, this is the this is the 5th and 6th DLC character. And so far they're 6 for 6 on the what's it called? On the leak list. So we're going to get Cooler and Android 17.
I hope they make more characters.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, like, this is season 1. Like, they have to add super characters. You know, like Kelfa and all them.
Yeah. I'm cool with it. As long as we get Cooler. No Janemba, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm bummed out about Janemba. Yeah.
What can you do?
Mm-hmm. Also, these characters are coming in August, which is really fast.
Good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Don't want to keep them waiting. I'll definitely be playing with Vegeta if I don't have the season pass
But
yet,
but you know what though? If I had to be completely honest, I can't. If you didn't buy the season pass, I honestly couldn't. Like, they don't add gameplay for me. Like, you know, like I guess if you're a fan of like Vegeta and Goku, you're gonna buy it. But at the same time, I was like, what's the difference?
They like.
I've seen the gameplay trailer both.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is like, okay, so now he's wearing his armor, got like gun in the air. I'm like, that's really kind of like the only variation, you know? I'm sorry. It was the controller.
Arc System.
There's the auto run thing on.
Arc System has said before the game came out, they were worried about Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Goku as well as Vegeta, and they're like, are they just gonna play the same? Like, are these just skins? You know? And they said no. Like each character is gonna be distinctive.
Fuck it, keep it. Let's go.
You know?
And they have shown that so far.
Like Vegeta and Goku do not play the same.
Yeah.
From Super Saiyan to
Blue.
Their Blues and their Super Saiyans, they do not play the same.
And seeing the gameplay for base Goku and Vegeta, they do not play the same either, which I think is great. And plus, Goku has a Kaioken mechanic.
Yeah, I saw. That's pretty cool.
Crazy. So he has Kaioken, right? But if you lose a teammate, you have Kaioken times 3.
Oh.
And then if it's just Goku, it goes Kaioken times, I think, 10 or 20.
Ooh.
So that's an interesting mechanic.
You gotta be really smart with your. Because I guess he's just stronger, right?
Yeah, he gets stronger. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna add the mechanic of like if he gets stunned or not from using Kaioken, because it's just like, it taxes your body. and all that.
That would.
I don't know. We'll see. Like that. The sucky thing about these
trailers, I'm kind of out here
trailers
far by myself.
is they're
like,
only
right
like super short.
They're using a launch pad towards you guys.
I think the point of those trailers is just to get the gist of what they're going to be all about.
Oh yeah, like I always watch like Max's breakdowns, and he's like, "Well, we don't see a lot, but from what we can see, this and that, it definitely gets different." So I wonder what no release date as usual on the trailers, but it's probably like
August,
maybe second week of August.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Soon.
So if that's the case, then and like probably holiday, we're gonna get the last 2 characters, and then we'll get next year, season 2 hopefully. I bet you we're gonna have all the new Saiyans. We'll probably have the fusion.
Hey, to the right, Sebastian, you see him?
I was gonna say go tanks, but
they're building up to fucking another squad.
Maybe hopefully fucking Super Boo, dude. Fuck, dude.
Honestly, I would love to have Super Boo.
Or the gray one. The gray
or Evil Boo.
Yeah. That'd be great. Like, fuck, hell, even Cell Jr. Put him in there,
where's Hercule, though? We need Hercule.
Hercule would be perfect, too. Just, put his jetpack shit on, just like in fucking Tenkaichi.
I mean, like, if you can make Yamcha OP,
Hell, they could even do fucking Great Saiyan, man.
Dude, I would love Great Saiyan, man. He's basically just a Power Ranger.
Yeah, it's.
Where's Videl, bro? Like, put her back in the game.
I
don't know. Like I said, like I guess for me, if I had to really think about it, Dragon Ball Z, the whole Dragon Ball Z phase died out when the Buu saga was over. I stopped caring. I didn't care about GT. I didn't care about Super, and kind of just died. Yeah, eventually, you kind of have to get to a point where it's like Goku's never gonna lose at this point. They're gonna keep giving him.
He's the main character.
No, but you know what I'm saying. They're gonna keep giving him forms to the point where he can just kill and beat everybody, and just like, where's the cap? You know what I mean?
Well, that's why at the end of Super, Goku didn't win. Like they actually he didn't win in that one. Same thing in Cell Saga, he didn't win. I don't know.
No, it was Cell Saga, but Cell Saga was supposed to be his death. Like that, he was supposed to stop. Right there, You can't use Cell Saga for that because he was supposed to die. But because fans are like, oh no, but he's the main character, we need him.
Well, I mean, look, that's every shonen manga, like the main character.
Hey, jump padding above us, He's coming around back. Right there, get this nigga.
Stop yelling.
Fortnite is serious business.
Fortnite is a real thing, guys.
Where is my Dragon Ball Z Fortnite crossover right now?
Hey, my niggas, I'm gonna back out.
But yeah, so that's just characters I would love to see in the game. Like I really need to get back into that game.
You know who I would love to see, because I saw Best Friends do it on their fisticuffs, like leading to fighters. Was adult Chi-Chi during that tournament. I was like, yeah, that's cool. Okay, well, but honestly, the real thing I want is skins in this game instead of just colors.
It would work. I think it would work.
Especially because,
Sorry. Hit me with the Sobe, but that's okay. Yeah. I would like, speaking of skins, their jacket look in the new movie, dude. That is
yes.
badass.
So I was just about to bring it up. When we're talking Dragon Ball, we got the trailer for the new Dragon Ball Super movie, and it's and we got confirmed before that it's Broly. Toriyama's take on Broly, so it's a reboot of the character.
So I think I was talking to other Grant about it.
Yeah,
not me,
not Grant. And he thinks that they're gonna make Broly canon now.
No, he is canon.
Yeah. And with this movie, he's gonna be canon.
With this movie, he's gonna be canon.
That was gonna be a brand new Broly.
And he's Paul driving people into walls and stuff.
I like this. He's gonna be a brand new Broly.
I just hope.
Oh man, Broly looks so great.
I just hope they don't. I hope he doesn't go like a bitch though. I really hope he does not go like a bitch.
Do you think back to fighters? Yeah, true.
We're probably gonna think the same thing. Are they gonna change Broly in fighters?
No. Do you think they'll maybe add new Broly in fighters, if that's a possibility?
But probably as a skin. They should probably do it as a skin.
I would love it to be a skin, but Japanese games, most of the time, they don't have skins in these games. I wanted skins in J-Stars, nah.
But let's be honest though, that would be pretty dope. But at the same time, this is pre-canon Broly that's in there. You know what I mean?
But they're gonna play the same, and they're the same size.
No. What I'm saying is if they do want to add that Broly, instead of adding, like, taking up a character slot where they can add somebody else that we wouldn't expect, they should just
do it as a skin.
Yeah, just do it as a skin.
Honestly, I just want skins in the game, and I think
that's how
them saying they probably weren't, but that was like super.
No, but
early.
that's how they should have went about adding like all the new characters. You know, when like, the original roster was announced before they started adding like different transformations.
They play
but I'm saying with different transformations, like the skin you choose determines like the play.
Like a Mortal Kombat thing.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, the skin you choose, like, if you choose Super Saiyan Blue Goku off of base Goku, you play his style, you know what I mean? He just automatically goes blue,
I get you.
It's like
Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, like they did it like that, then I would have no problem. But
I think because it's an anime fighter and it's a game made in Japan, like, they don't really do that kind of stuff, you know? And I get it, like, that makes sense, you know? Because fucking the Tenkaichi series, whenever you transform, like if you're Goku, you go Super Saiyan, you have different supers, you know.
It's not like that shit. Sorry about cursing. It's about like that thing I told you. Justify the reason why I'm going to throw more money at your game.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Justify the reason why you want me to take $60 out of my hard-earned cash or $20. Let's say it's $20 for the DLC.
It's 35.
You know what I'm just saying? Like, give me a reason why I should throw this hard-earned money at your game. You know what I mean? Like, justify why I'm doing that versus like.
Well, no, I mean,
because at this point for Dragon Ball's fighters, they're just banking off the name because they can just add like any number of characters. People are gonna be like, "Oh snap! I'm gonna get it because I want the roster complete." But it's like,
so every DLC character that's popped up so far have been really good additions to the game. To the point where, like, that's most people's, like, teams now is, like, DLC. You know, you always see... like, not like in tournaments and stuff, like FCG stuff, but, like, when you play, like, online matches, you see Vegito like a lot, you see Broly, Bardock.
Like, I seen... What was that?
You don't really see Zamos that much, because it takes time to learn that type of character.
You know I thought was going to be crazy? Because after that video, you showed me the guy who broke down, like, Beerus' combos. I thought he would be a top pick, because, like, dude, the combos that he was pulling off of Beerus, I was like, dude, that's intense. Like, this dude can't, like, you can't stop him.
The meta right now is Super Saiyan Vegeta assist. You're probably going to have a Cell.
Oh, my God, yeah.
You're going to have a Cell, and just another character you're really good at. So, like, literally, we were watching the CEO tournaments, right? And two people from Echo Fox had the same exact team. It was Cell. Oh, no, it was Cell, Vegeta.
It wasn't Echo Fox.
It was Echo Fox.
No, it was
Goichi's team.
I think it was like the GTI something. It was like some weird. It was like abbreviation.
It's a Japanese team. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like exactly two people from the same team had the exact same roster of characters, same exact
and the same spots. Yeah,
exactly the exact same spots. Also,
well, because like Vegeta's always your third character because he's gonna be mainly an assist character, right? And when you do your Dragon Rush to tag out, it doesn't go to the third. It always goes to the second. You know, so that's why Vegeta's always there. You never use him unless you have to, right? Because he's the perfect assist.
Yeah.
And then you have Cell. Cell does the main work, and then I think it was Bardock that was the second character, or somebody else. But yeah, that's just the meta right now. Cell and Vegeta and plus one character. Heck, I thought what's his name? I thought Majin 21, Android 21 would be a good pick, but you never see her in tournaments.
You know who else I thought would be a good pick too? Just because he can counter everything. Hit. Like literally, you can counter.
Yeah, you don't see Hit that much. You don't even see. I don't see Android 16 that much anymore. You don't see a Goku Black. Vegito, I haven't really seen in tournaments.
I see.
Vegito's really good.
It kind of makes you wonder, like, what's the like.
I think it also depends on the individual, what they can cook up for the game. Because, remember, the game is all well-rounded. You know,
in a sense, yeah.
Depends.
Yeah, because like...
If you honestly think about it, for right now, from what I've seen, there's 3 broken characters. And it's Broly...
Yeah, Broly's armor
and Vegito. Because Broly... You can't when he does like that
his armor,
and then he no matter if you're blocking, he can grab you And it's like, what am I supposed to do?
You Dragon Rush.
No, but you know what I mean, though? Like, if he grabs you, that's pretty much like an infinite combo, because he can just keep fucking you off like that. Hits the same way, because like, when I was playing with you and Adam, even if I hit you with the second hit, the third one, he automatically gets you into that combo range where he can just constantly launch you back up.
Yeah, that's the auto combo aspect.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, the auto combo aspect is kind of like, there's
broken
characters.
Android 16 is essentially broken. You do your combo, right? You launch them in the air, you grab them, you bring them down, you continue the combo. No, you grab them again at the end of the grab, you just do your level 1 or 3. You know? And then, Broly is broken. If you have enough meter, you could do your level 3, and it gives you enough stun before the reset to do another combo, and then another level 3. Like, it's crazy.
What's that fat android's name again?
Android 19?
Yeah.
The clown?
19?
Yeah, he'd be a good one, too. Be in there.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be annoying, but yeah.
You know who else would be a good ad in fighters? That one dude, General Tao. I think his name is.
Yeah,
from the Red Ribbon Army.
From TN School.
Yeah, before he became an android.
You know what would be cool too?
He'd be a dope ad.
The Burrow. The Burrow would be cool too.
Yeah,
honestly, I really. So I want Janemba. I want PyCon.
Oh yeah, PyCon would be cool.
Right, PyCon would be great. Who was I thinking of too?
I was gonna say Cyberman, but he's already front of Nappa.
Oh yeah, with Nappa, yeah.
Cyberman just summoning other Cybermen just to mess you up. Cell Jr.
That's what I was telling Danny.
Bugging you and stuff. Yeah. Hey, that should have been Cell's level 3. It was like a whole bunch of Cell Juniors just beating you up, and then you charge up the Kamehameha, he just shoots it and kills them all.
See, I would love Great Saiyan Man, like we were saying.
Yeah.
And right, level 3, you bring in Videl as Great Saiyan
Woman. Yeah, the Great
Woman.
Saiyan Woman.
Yeah.
They would have a combo like how 18 17, how they do that whole like.
Well, 18 and Krillin because of the
you know what I mean. But like how they have like that they just beat him up.
Mm-hmm.
It should be like Videl and him just like shit. So like her just doing like that fucking just grabbing him doing that Izanami drop and just like beating the hell out of him before they hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great. See. We have ideas. We can make our own games, bro.
It's just, I think, because fighters,
we can literally make bank.
They're very choosy of what they're putting in there, right?
I'm surprised after that thing you showed me, like, Japan doesn't care about TN. I'm surprised he's in it.
I am really surprised that 1, TN is in the game, and 2, he's really good as a fighter. He has his great launchers and setups and everything. Like, I'm surprised. You know,
they're like
go watch Plague of Gripes, Why Japan Hates TN video. It's like 50 minutes, but it's like, It makes real sense, dude. Like, basically, the way he explains, like, TN went from, like, the strongest villain in Dragon Ball, right, to the point where, like, he just looked at a move and he just copies it mid fight, to, like, being just the most background character ever in the series.
Recurring background character
in
the series.
Like, there's an episode in Super where it's like, this is supposed to be TN's moment, and then it gets cut off by Master Roshi. And it's like, are you serious? And the crazy thing is, like, TN's background is after Dragon Ball Z, like, after the Buu fight, like, all he's done is just train. Like, that's all he's ever done. Like, he should be the strongest human. You know, but then here comes, Krillin, you know, who hasn't fought since the Majin Buu era. Right, is somehow suddenly like super strong. You know, it's like Toriyama just doesn't like TN anymore.
No,
he even forgot about Launch.
Is that a Hot Fuzz cosplay?
No, this is Choose Your Fighter.
Hot Fuzz, yeah.
Krillin's been training, bro. You know how hard it is to keep an android from annihilating Earth.
I don't know. All I'm saying, like, TN was cool, man. It just sucks to see where he's been.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
those Z fighters I feel like the Z fighters aren't really appreciated.
Well, so that's the interesting thing is they have all the Z fighters in the game, right? Mm-hmm. And then they have the classic villains from each arc, right? They had to add like at least the super characters, right, for the roster. The original character, right? Majin, yeah, I saw it. Majin, Android 21's in there. Of course, you're gonna add Android 18 because Krillin's there, you know, for their level 3 combo.
Mr. Popo.
Nappa was a surprise for me.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Now it's gonna make sense now that you have Nappa and Super Saiyan Saga Vegeta.
Yeah, so they're gonna have like some like cutscenes or like endings, you know.
Yeah.
Like with Future Trunks.
How much you want to bet they're gonna have that ending? When you're Vegeta, Saiyan Vegeta, Nappa,
he kills Nappa.
where he just kills him.
Yeah. I'm totally sure they're gonna have that.
Yeah, they're gonna
and then they're gonna do a flip one, just like they did with Nappa and Yamcha. You know, probably one with Goku and Nappa too. That scene where he's just holding Nappa.
Oh yeah,
and with one hand. Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Yeah. Oh, and probably like Vegeta and Frieza will probably be a thing too.
Lots they can do, but yeah. Fighters.
Fighters is a great game, man. The tournaments are intense.
Oh yeah, they're pretty insane.
Oh my god! Like I don't think I showed. I think I showed you, Akiel, that it was Goichi versus some guy during CEO, and the comeback he made, bro, as Vegeta, like 3v1.
Wasn't it Fox? What's his name?
It wasn't Sonic Fox. No.
I seen the one you showed me where that one dude from the tournament. He swept that guy with he swept that dude's team without losing like none of his characters.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That was sad, dude. Because it's like there's a joke that they made. It's like if you gloat, you're gonna lose, and like everybody, and like this is the sad part. Everybody from on Sonic Fox team, 2 of the dudes were gloating before they got to the stage. Got fucking swept. I was like the last dude who had like remember that dude who had like that Ric Flair entrance where like the stuff and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna win. Did not kill none of that dude's characters. Got swept. I was like, damn. I think that's gotta be kind of embarrassing, you know, to go
talk shit and get hit, man.
Well, yeah, because if you slip up in that kind of game, just like Marvel, you get punished.
You punished.
Oh my god, dude! There's like the days of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You get hit once.
It was on
like,
sale recently for $10.
I thought about it. I'm like, no, man.
I remember that game. That game was like whoever gets hit first, you also put the controller down because they're not gonna let you. They're not like playing that game is only fun when you're playing against people when you and your friends don't know how to really fully play the game.
Yeah,
you guys are just trying to like combo. Fun. That's when it's fun because you're like, oh snap, I'm a counter to this. When you play against someone who knows how to play the game, you might also put the controller out because by the time your second character comes in, they already got like the combo started.
It's like a Mexican showdown, dude. Like whoever shoots first.
yeah, basically.
Whoever pulls the trigger first wins. So. He who gets shot first is must dig thy own grave. No, but
you know what could be good too is if Goku and Frieza, that could be a thing. Another cutscene with them.
You think? Nah, I was gonna say. You think that'd be a good skin actually? Mecha Frieza would be a good skin. Yeah,
Mecha Frieza would be great. Fucking, you know what skin I would love for Future Trunks Gohan.
Yeah,
like the Gohan from that universe.
With the one arm.
Well, yeah, with the scars and stuff. Like I was like, man, that's a really good design for him.
And
I'm surprised that one shop that always goes to cons, they have a figure of that Gohan specifically, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. That shop is great. Should probably drop their name because they always have great deals. Anime books.
I thought it said DMX for a second.
You mean manga?
That's shop, right?
Oh no, this is this company. They always go to AX and ALA. They have the best deals for figures.
Is it the nice Dragon Ball figures too?
Yeah, like
I love those figures.
The one I saw at ALA that was really good was Vegeta mid transformation in his grade 8.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like it's the he still
has the eye and sharp teeth.
Yeah, they have that as a figure. I was like, holy shit, that's dude,
cool.
That's amazing.
Oh, hey, that's funny. Someone mentioned it to me. That'd be great if Saiyan Vegeta's super level
3 would him transform.
Great ape. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah,
that'd be neat. A nice little like twist to the gameplay because he's a big guy now.
But it's the attack he uses on. I don't see. I saw the level 3 and I was like, I don't know what that's from because it reminded me of the fight with Goku. But I was like, no, but Goku shot the Kamehameha.
That's the move he uses on Nappa, no? To kill.
Oh, is it?
Isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Anyways, but yeah.
But yeah, fighters.
Oh yeah, one character we're forgetting. Raditz, dude. Where's Raditz? That's one character I want.
Yeah, Raditz, that'd be cool.
Anyways, but yeah.
That dude's gamer tags great.
That was a long talk about that.
So we'll swing back around for the trailer for Broly.
That's the best.
Yeah.
We'll go more in depth.
That's the best gamer tag ever. And he with the steel. What the game?
That's fucking great.
Oh,
Shout out to the clever people coming with some great gamer tags.
As you guys know, Triple Q, right?
No, know who that is.
Triple Q, he's the guy that I use the intro for.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He does remix of mainly Gundam style with anything. But he has good music of mashups with one of the really good ones was Metal Gear Rising with Kill la Kill.
is it Rules of Nature? No.
I don't remember.
Not.
The Rules of Nature is like such a good song.
But he came out with the video about like a week or so ago. And it was actually an analysis video explaining the Crash and Spyro trilogies and mainly their soundtracks.
I was watching that video when you posted it.
It's a good video. And he goes in depth about like back in the day during PS1 how they handled music for Crash and Spyro and the differences that each developer did. So
versus now, what they're gonna do?
No, so for Crash, for example, they used MIDI files, right? Because it's like there's not a lot of space you could work with, right? Sure, it was CD-ROM, but like they wanted it to be as small as possible, so they use MIDI files where it's just the information of how to play the notes, you know. So and then he did comparisons of like the master audio with the in-game audio, and you can hear the difference. And then he compared like the remastered soundtrack versus the old school soundtrack, and then he did it with Spyro, and like they said, Spyro was different. They just had the master mix on the disc because there's so much space. And when Toys for Bob worked on Spyro, they didn't really have as much like information to work with it, like because the MIDI files, that's easy compared to like actually grabbing just like the WAV file or whatever. And he compared the Spyro soundtrack, like the new one versus the old one, and I was like, oh man, that got me worried because I listened to the comparison. I was like, wow, like it changes the feeling of the levels like a lot for me. You know, because the Spyro soundtrack is I really love that soundtrack.
Hopefully, if that's the case, hopefully they find a way to implement the old.
Yeah, so a week later, after he dropped that video, they announced that you can change the music in game, so you could have the remastered or the original soundtrack.
Yeah, because if the Master Chief Collection you could change the graphics with the touch of a button. Why can't they do the same for these?
So, because like the music's like I think it's a big key for those levels, yeah, and like. The dynamic aspect they added just didn't work with some levels. You know, it didn't feel right, but I'm glad they're doing this you can change the music, so I'm switching straight to original. You know, not to hate on the new guys, but that original's, you know,
something you can't top.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, the remastered sounds fine. It's just I don't think it works as well as the original. I just wanted to bring that up. You should guys check out Triple Q's video. It's on his YouTube channel. The link's always in the description.
I like videos like that, man.
Oh, analysis videos are really great like that, yeah. Like, I rewatched the Why the Vita Died, and, like, that's a good video.
Like the, how, Death Stranding is Metal Gear Zero video.
Yeah, I still haven't seen part 3 yet. I need to hop on that.
Anyways, but yeah. Lots of fans with those videos.
Hammond officially came out today on Overwatch.
I was watching my brother play it.
Yeah.
See, you guys know my brother is infamous for being really good at Overwatch.
Yeah, he goes plat, right?
Yeah, he goes plat.
Should be my coworker. His brother goes double diamond. No double diamond with no feats. no play of the games.
But no, like he was whooping ass with.
No, you should meet my coworker who plays on PC. He's a grandmaster.
PC from console.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We're different sides
of
the world.
What is this?
Different sides of the same coin. You say heads, I say tails, and then it lands in the middle.
Like. One of my new coworkers came in. He's like, "Oh yeah, I main Hanzo a lot. I put like 500 hours into him." I'm like, "God damn!" And he met my he met my coworker who was a Tracer main, and like they were talking. I'm like, "Hey, Hanzo main, meet Tracer main." They're like, "Oh, cool," and they were talking. They're like, "You want to add me?" Yeah, sure. And then I asked him, like, "Did you add him?" He's like, "No." I'm like, why? He's a good person. And he said, "He's a grandmaster. I'm afraid of that." I'm like, "You're scared because of his ranking?"
Breaking
news,
Danny?
Fresh from the press.
Breaking news.
Half hour ago from comicbook.com article saying Dragon Ball Fighter Z is going to have a manga.
What?
It's called Despo Fighter Z.
So close.
So close. But wait, it's not about Dragon Ball. It's about people playing Dragon Ball. So it's a fighting manga about Dragon Ball FighterZ.
That's funny.
And I'm looking at the announcement thing, and I'm like, yo, this guy's wearing the Ben 10 shirt. Yo.
We're out
He's
there,
wearing
man.
the Ben 10 shirt, guys. Ben 10 confirmed for Dragon Ball?
Extremely Ben Omnicito. I don't know. Ben Omnicito.
Dude, Ben 10 memes are the best. Come on.
De Spanish Inquisition.
That's funny. So yeah, that happened.
Wow. Anyway, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
But yeah, I just saw that right now.
Incredible.
Incredible.
It reminds me of the
Street Fighter one, the one about
Daigo.
Daigo, yeah.
Well, there's another fighting game manga out there. And the one screenshot I love that I saw was just these guys like with super good art, right, huddling around a monitor, and they're just like, we play at 1/60th frames. Like, even the speed of light is too slow for us. Jesus. But yeah, I just had to bring it up because I was like, oh, is that Ben 10?
So, what about Hammond and your brother?
Oh yeah,
Hammond's ridiculous.
You can do crazy things with Hammond, dude. That wrecking ball mode,
that's the one.
Those are breakers.
I seen those videos. You know, when Hanamura, I think is it Hanamura? No, is it Hanamura? No, not Hanamura. Nepal. I think it is. You know, like that one stage you fight over, like you gotta contest a point in the middle, and there's that big shrine.
Yeah,
I've seen a pro player use Hammond in that spot. It was sad, dude. He literally team killed everybody because he did the wrecking ball.
That wrecking ball
and then Zarya put the bubble on him. He just killed everybody. He just went around and killed everybody. I was like,
that's a tank.
How was that even?
I
was like, dude, how is that even fair?
And you know what the crazy thing is? That one ability he has where he generates a shield. And it's it scales. So the more enemies that surround you, the more armor you get.
See, I didn't know. But you know, okay, so I was playing Overwatch earlier. And I was playing random heroes, and somebody on the other team got Hammond. And I was shooting at him. I was like, when I was McCree, I was like, I'm a little worried. I thought to myself, like, where's this guy's critical spot?
Yeah,
I shot him in the big eye in the middle.
No, it's the, oh my god.
Dude,
it's the hamster? I would have never thought of that.
Dude, I hit the hamster. I was like, this dude has like the smallest hitbox.
Is it really that small?
Dude, have you seen him?
I haven't seen like.
Have you seen how? Dude,
against? Okay, I haven't seen it against.
In all honesty, the best way to explain it, like that pop figure, is Hammond while he sits on a tank as big as his TV, in a scale. So basically, like a little triangle over this big ass thing. You're just like.
You can't. And he's constantly moving.
Yeah, I was like, I don't.
And I'm sure you can't even get the hitbox when he's in the wrecking ball mode.
No, you can't. No, you can't. And the sad part about this, as McCree, I hit it by accident because he jumped and I pulled the trigger because I was trying to kill the person behind him. I hit him. I was like, "That's his hit spot," and I got killed. I was like, "No, that can't be his thing." And I was like, "Oh, dude, his hitbox is so broken." He's gonna kind of makes me wonder if Widowmaker can kill him or Hanzo because that hitbox is so small,
precise.
Well, so wait, I'm sorry. What, it's on his head, like the top part of the
hamster.
The hamster itself is the hitbox.
That's like if. What's the crit spot for Diva? Is it the same? Like
no, it's her.
Her cockpit.
The cockpit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing, but just smaller.
Basically, his hitbox is basically kind of like the same size as Bastion.
Excuse me.
When he's in the turn mode, how it's like that triangle in the back. That's as big as his hitbox is, but just on his head. Like no, but yeah, Bastion's head. You know when he's not in the tank, when he's not in the turn form, you see how weird.
That's his crit spot, right?
You know, when he's not in his turn form, you know how his head has like that weird like triangle shape, like not triangle, rectangle shape standing up, and that's like this really odd hitbox. That's kind of just the weird hitbox is just really small. It's like it's kind of weird. But
it's crazy.
But don't get me wrong. From when I played it and my teammates who had Hammond. He can solo wipe a team if he had a good if he had like a mercy to heal him, he can pretty much solo a whole team.
Yeah.
Because his guns from what I'm looking, I think his guns have a better damage to range ratio versus Diva. Because D.Va is like, the closer you get, the more damage she does, the further. It's like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and it can still hit you. His is like, bro, no. Like, from close to far, I'm gonna wreck you, dude. And it's like they're machine guns, so they shoot like, they're like that. They go off rounds. I was like, oh man. So I don't know if they're gonna keep, like, even in the PTR, because they buffed Anna. They buffed Anna.
Those are alive, apparently.
No, I'm saying, but no, in the new PTR, they buffed Anna's ult. They buffed,
Sombra got a buff from what I heard.
God,
yeah, Sombra, yeah, no,
ridiculous.
What is it?
She can stay invisible forever.
Okay, is there like a mechanic to do that, or
no? It's this. You know when she goes invisible?
Yeah.
There's no time limit anymore. She can stay invisible, so that way she can. It's basically
until she gets shot out of it.
No, yeah. So they basically set her. They made her to where she's basically meant to what she's supposed to do. So basically, she can go invisible, and if you want to wait to ambush a team, you can have her wait, because like right now she has a time limit. So if she goes invisible, she has to set up like really quick, and she has no time to think about it. Now they're just like, no, you have time, but they reduced her speed, so she's not super fast. She's like she's like 10% faster than what she like.
You know what buff I would rather?
What
have?
about the cooldown for that? Did they increase that?
No, the cooldown. I think the cooldown resets once you get out of it. Once the
cooldown starts. The same?
No,
the same though.
They were talking about the changes. I don't know. I don't know if it's live. I don't know if it's live just yet.
The
PTR, the patch notes.
The patch notes, yeah.
Because
the buff I would rather have with Sombra is if she can hack while she's getting shot at. Like, please.
Yeah.
You almost get them, and then if you get hit once, like, that's it.
But it makes kind of sense why you don't, because you're gonna flinch, like, whoa, like, I gotta get out of
Yeah, but
here.
it's a core mechanic of Sombra.
Yeah.
Like, invisibility, I get it to ambush people, but the reason you go invisible is to hack people.
That's true.
That's her main point, is to hack and shoot.
But when in this current patch for Hammond, they increased the range damage for McCree, and Soldier. So basically, because Soldier and McCree had a damage fall off the further they were, the less effective they were. Then, like, dude, I'm telling you, this is what I saw. That's why, like, this guy I watched. It's called Your Overwatch. It's a channel. You guys should look them up. It's like this guy. They talk about like PTR changes, the notes, and their take on it. It's like, I think it's like 3 dudes running one channel, because like Eddie the Champ, and I never catch the third dude. It's like Eddie the Champ, some other dude, and they're really cool dudes. They're not like they don't really they show like gameplay, like while they talk over the video, and the way they buffed Anna is like now her ult gives you 300 health, so basically she can keep like tanks alive now. So like if like McCree, if like Reinhardt's about to die, and when she buffs him, because we know when she used the buff you get the armor, so you take less damage. Not anymore, bro. It's like she gets not only do you get the armor, the boost, now he heals you 300, so Reinhardt can basically, I'm about to die, buff him, he gets his health, armor, and he just run back in there and kill everything. Same thing with Winston, when he does his like primal rage, he's about to die, buff him with the bolt, with the thing, he gets his health back, and he can just wreck people.
Wowzers.
I don't know, man, like the PTR changes when they're in the testing phase on PC, I'm just like, dude, these guys are like, the way that they're changing the game is like, the only buff I'm really waiting on, though, guys. The only buff that actually matters, guys. If Farrah can stop damaging herself.
Yeah.
That's the only buff I'm waiting for. The fact that she wears armor and she shoots rockets and she can't kill herself. Because you know how annoying that is? When you do like justice range from above, and then Winston just drops below you, drops the bomb when you blow yourself up.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for that buff to kick in, like, where she can no longer kill herself. Because like I think we talked about this before. It doesn't make sense why. It doesn't make sense why.
My Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Why Junkrat can't kill himself, but like Farrah can,
Oh, but again, with Junkrat's defenses, that's a core mechanic for his character.
I remember he used to be able to kill himself. People have to be very careful how to use Junkrat. But anyway, I like how some of the buffs that are coming.
Speaking of Blizzard,
out of all of the characters, I still can't get over it. That they
Ben
have
10
to
confirmed?
make it's a fucking hamster. Sorry for swearing.
Blizzard's G-Force, man. They're copping Disney.
Dude,
Yeah, I fucking love G-Force.
But let's be honest, though. If you play with Hammond, you'll see like why like. Did you see? Have you guys seen his ult?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's the mines, dude.
Dude,
it's perfect for capture point.
No, his ult is savage. No, like that wrecking ball mode. Do you see I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh, when you go down?
When you get him in the air, he has the ability where he can slam down, and when he slams down, he hits everybody in the area, and then he drop the mine.
It's basically the Doomfist ult.
Oh, yeah, this Doomfist ult on
but
the
it
cooldown.
stays there.
Now you have... See if you have...
No, Hammond, when he has his ability, when he gets in the air, and he's in the wrecking ball form, he can smash down. So basically, it's Doomfist ult on cooldown.
Now if you have a Doomfist on your team, you got 2 of those abilities.
Dude, hey, so because of Hammond, that little the grip.
I don't know what that ability is. I don't know if that's an ability or like the grip.
They just call it wrecking ball mode.
Yeah, that's an ability.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't played him.
Okay, well, so you grappling onto something, that's an ability. Yeah. But you could turn into the wrecking ball mode and just roll around.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the reason you grapple is for the momentum and for the damage.
Yeah, because what people have been doing when he came out in PTR was they went underneath, the last section of King's Row where you kind of fall and die. He went underneath it and he went to the other side. The grappling hook.
I've seen people do that, like on Akiel Wild, like the bridge. I seen somebody do that. They grappled on the bottom and went like that around and they're just killing people like that. I was like, dude, that's messed up.
It's like that meme.
Dude,
it's like that meme.
I wonder if you destroy his thing, does a hamster pop out?
No, he's not like Diva. No, once you kill, once you damage Hammond or kill Hammond, that's it. It's kind of like ammo quilting. He blows up.
Yeah. Hey, remember when you play as Winston and you plays the game as him? It's just a gorilla watching TV and there's the gorilla on the TV.
Oh.
Play of the game. Nah, but you know what though? If I had to be honest,
you want more?
What? I'm good.
The way that if I had to be honest, I like how Blizzard throws curveballs. Because you remember before Hammond came out, there was a poster of another monkey that escaped.
Oh yeah, everyone thought it was gonna be the other.
Yeah, it's gonna be the other monkey. They structured on the poster of the monkey, and then I don't know where Hammond came. I was like, what?
Well, but then if you go back, you see Hammond in the lunar.
No. He was there too. But remember, it was.
I know.
It was
I remember,
else, dude. I was like, oh, that's crazy, dude. But anyway, that was pretty cool though.
Yeah, Overwatch.
Overman.
I have not touched Overwatch in a good while.
It's okay, but we still talk about it.
Overwatch is like one of those games that I seriously have to start taking casual because like I realized a lot like earlier today I was playing.
You don't want to get too into it.
This is like a new me.
No, yeah.
This is like a new me because I had to start calming down because I started realizing I'm not that type of kid I'm not that type of person that can sit here all day. Play the game, get good at it. I just play it every now and again. So I slowly had to start doing that to myself.
That's me also.
I slowly had to stop getting angry at games. So I'm just like,
oh yeah,
I don't play this game long enough.
The only games you really could get angry at is fucking the original Donkey Kong. That shit pisses me off.
No, I think the only time you can get angry at video games is like single player games because technically it's all on you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So it's your fault.
You're like,
no, that was me.
I think single player games like story because I'm dumb. So I tried it on the hardest difficulty, and I'm just like, dude. I fucking hate this game. But at the same time, I was like, nigga, why'd you put it on hard? So every time I die,
you chose this.
Like when I told you, like
I beat Lost Legacy on like the hardest first time availability. I haven't played it on Grounded yet, but you know.
Oh, did you?
I didn't.
Let me try to be honest with you, bro. I tried to do hardest difficulty on Last of Us.
Oh yeah, no.
I couldn't even beat the first part. I was like, no, normal it is.
Yeah, I heard that game was extremely difficult.
That's why when I play games on normal and whatnot, I'm just like, okay, this part is going to be harder on this difficulty. I'll be playing like
the good games like
that's why like when I'm playing The Witcher 3, I'm playing on like normal difficulty. I'm like, ooh, okay, this part's gonna be a pain on Death March.
That's like oh my god, what does that get? Halo 4. You know that part?
Dude, Halo 4 is ridiculous on Legendary, dude.
Okay, do you remember that part?
That's not an underrated thing about that game.
Do you remember that part where you have to take those Marines to that ship, and it's like a whole bunch of forerunners?
They die instantly!
Right?
They die instantly.
So Danny, let me tell you the shit that...
We'll put it on right now, I haven't reinstalled.
No, let me tell you the shit that 343 did, right? So there's a trophy that you have to do that part on Legendary, and all the Marines have to survive. Now, me and my brother, Jay, we were playing this game, right?
Uh-huh.
So, we're like, yeah, bro, we got this, because we're playing Legendary from beginning to end, right? Because we beat it on normal, we like this, so we kind of get the story, so we can skip cutscenes and whatnot. Dude, Danny, there's this wall, right?
Yeah.
This dude turns right, 3 binary snipers hit Jay at one time. And you know what the gun does? If it hits you anywhere, it's an instant kill.
Yeah.
I told him, dude, your ashes got incinerated. Like, there's nothing left. He's like, what the hell? I was like, dude.
It was unfair with
that
sniper. But then again, we went through like Halo 2 and Legendary, you know?
God,
so
yeah,
dude, in my opinion, I think the easiest Halo on Legendary is 3. Okay,
yeah, you're right.
Because
you're right.
I'm replaying 3 right now because I reinstalled the Master Chief Collection. I'm replaying some of them, and I said, you know what? I want to replay 3 on Legendary, and it's very easy to my surprise.
Let's be honest, bro. Like, I played Reach on Legendary.
Reach was hard on Legendary.
I almost didn't want to play that game ever again, dude. That game was
the night
so
mission,
punishing.
that was extremely hard. That
Oh
night
my
mission was
God,
hard.
dude.
I got the achievement. It took me like hours to beat like one mission,
Hey.
but I beat the game on Legendary difficulty solo.
Let's be honest, bro. Like, you know how mad I got? You know, I think it's in, which Halo is that when you go to a city? And, I think it's 3.
The city.
No, not these. I think it was, which one is that? We had to go stop that scarab from wrecking the
2.
city. And 2? You know how mad I got when I tried to play the Legendary and those jackals kept hitting me with the sniper?
Exactly
I'm
that
like,
part.
bro, that thing only has 100 ammo. How'd you hit me like 30 times, bro? Like,
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
I call BS.
No, it's true. Because
call-
when you get the gun, you only have like less than 10 shots.
Yeah,
but these guys are like killing you for this many shots, and it's not fair.
I'm like, dude, you know, any game that has to deal with snipers, when you put them the hardest difficulty, for some odd reason, there's like, hey guys, guess what we got? God mode, and just like load up snipers with like 90 cal bullets and just like ripping holes through everything.
Yeah, man.
Great game though, don't get me wrong, Halo's great, but
Oh man, I love
Legendary
Halo to death.
is punishing, bro.
Legendary's for
Legendary will make you reconsider like your tactics and how you play the game, and if you want to
like Dark Souls, that's like fucking butter to anyone. Play this game
that's
on
already a
Lasso.
set difficulty.
On Lasso, play Lasso, dude. Oh my god.
That's basically mythic difficulty. Okay, that's not even a real difficulty.
I fucking hate Mythic, dude. Not Mythic, Mystic.
Danny,
But you know what mythic is,
we gotta
right?
tell you, man.
Mythic is a fake
I know how
difficulty
hard
that
Halo
people
can
play.
get.
It's
Yeah,
Legendary,
Legendary
old
experience
school.
Legendary sometime.
Halo is not. I mean, you know, it's Microsoft, and I'm a Sony guy.
Oh, okay.
Kind of my days, but I've played
this part.
ODST, and I've played 4. Like those are and Reach. Like those are the stories.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm about to say because I remember. I think you went to Jay's house to play Reach, didn't you? When we were all.
I mean, we would play multiplayer, but I've played the story.
No, that's what I mean. Like I'm saying, like you had to at least play like it in general.
Yeah. I mean, and like 3. The only thing I played
it's
of
over,
3
Grant,
was
it's over.
the oh Jesus.
It's do one shot. That's it. With those cannon
With the fuel rod
fighters,
cannons?
no more, dude.
But anyway, guys.
Anyways, yeah, Overwatch.
But what's on the next on the list?
yeah.
Is it that time? I mean, because if it's that time, bro, we can talk about it. Can we talk about it?
Well, let's get to this last section for video.
Speaking of Legendary, I know we're getting there, but I watched Warcraft recently. I recommend it. It's such a good video. We watched it, right? Remember we watched it?
Yeah, we watched it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a fine movie.
Fine video game movie.
It's not going to get a sequel though.
If I had to be honest,
you saw what happened?
Yeah, the cliffhanger.
No, the auction. They auction off all the props for Warcraft.
Can I be honest? The reason why I didn't watch it, I don't know the lore for Warcraft.
Me neither.
Okay, well, so
the only thing I know, there's two alliance. There's two like major factions. I think it's like the Alliance and the Horde. That's all I know.
Okay,
I have no idea what that's about.
For the movie, they changed things up.
Yeah, they did its own story.
Yeah,
like, they did its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So did they reference those factions at all, or is it kind of just? Did they reference those factions at all in the movie, or just kind of like?
Yeah.
Just
go watch it. I mean,
I'll watch it. It's kind of like
I need to watch it, but I'm just saying, like, I just didn't know enough to go see it at the theater because I was like, oh, that's cool. They're making a movie, but at the same time, it's like,
I don't think it's a horrible video game movie.
No,
by any standards.
It could be Assassin's Creed.
Oh God,
Assassin's Creed was okay.
That wasn't horrible. It was just.
I'm just kidding.
You know what, man? If I want to watch an Assassin's Creed movie, dude, I'd watch Gangs of New York, dude.
It's kind of like when we watched the new Tomb Raider movie. I was like, it was cool. It was good for what it was. I didn't expect it to be.
I like the Tomb Raider. I like it.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, it wasn't like I wasn't expecting too much from the movie because I'm like, it's based off of video games. So I was like, it's good for what it was trying to do.
But see, Tomb Raider's different. Tomb Raider went a different approach. It went for realism in the movie,
which is really weird. Like it wasn't magic. It was like
that makes sense.
Spoilers! There was cancer. No, I'm just kidding.
Anybody who wanted to watch Tomb Raider has seen it already.
Oh God! But yeah.
Well, anyway, go ahead. Dan.
Last section, guys.
During Anime Expo, TennoCon happened. If you don't know what TennoCon is, it's in London every year, and it's for Warframe. Just for Warframe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I guess the only reason they do it...
I'm surprised it's in London.
Well, the reason it's there is because it's right next to the studio.
Oh, okay.
That's like BlizzCon. They only host it in fucking Europe.
BlizzCon is here, dude.
Gamescom.
That's Gamescom.
Yeah, that's in Germany.
I was saying, I was saying, like, one of them they only hosted out there. That's it. That's it.
And so, I also real quick, we played Warframe to catch up. The Sacrifice, Great Quest, Excalibur,
like
Umbra. Oh my God.
Or like our friend and Chill, the Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. So they announced a bunch of stuff. They announced the new main quest is the New War, which is a continuation of the old war.
Which is
right.
Which they
explained in the Sacrifice. Yeah. So.
But it's weird though because you have to play all the
mainline quests.
All the mainline quests to kind of patch it together because they give you like little tidbits here and there of like what's going on. I love how they do that. It's like you want to have fun, cool, go for it. But if you want to know why this is going on,
Warframe's amazing. It's on that level, Julian, of Yakuza where like there's so much
all over
going
the place.
on. So during TennoCon, right, they showed the new open world area in Venus. It looks great, and they showed off what you can do.
Second controller coming.
Yeah, that's the city. Yeah. So right now in Plains of Eidolon, right on Earth, the open world area there, you could go fishing.
Really?
Right, you could fish in that
game.
game.
Final Fantasy fishing, dude?
Yeah, and then in on Venus they added a capture mode, right? So you capture endangered alien species there, right? And then they give you a horn for that animal's mating call to lure them into the area. And then you have a trike gun and you go stealth. You have to like move stealthily.
What is this game? First I'm hearing a Destiny like clone, and now we're going to hunting simulator.
Destiny's a clone of Warframe. Okay. Warframe came out.
If I had to be honest, Warframe is what Destiny could have been if they would have done it the right way. Like that's like the same thing with Anthem. I think Anthem's like, like don't get me wrong, I kind of like have hopes for Anthem. But one thing that somebody said, it kind of stuck with me. I was like, please don't do that. Cause it's like, the Anthem is, there's like, cause like, there's like this article. But like, the only reason why people play Destiny because there's no other game like it. And it's like, but the article was about Anthem. It was like, but Anthem should have changed it. And I was like, and then I was like, until I get a demo for Anthem, I'm just like, the whole mech idea is like, but you're copying, the first thing when I saw the whole mech idea, I was like, you're copying, what's that game that you guys played?
Titanfall.
Yeah, I was like, yes, it's copying Titanfall.
I wasn't expecting that for Anthem. But, so the best part about this is, once you capture the animals, right? Once you trank them, you just send them like an MGS when you stun people. Yeah, and you send them to the camp, like, they just go up like that. Yeah. And also, so one of the best things they added was
go out
like these open world areas for Warframe are fucking huge. You know, like when you like in Plains of Eidolon, if you have like a bounty you have to do, it'll say like, it's like 800 meters away, and it's like you have to run, do your jump mechanics and stuff. But then they're like, this place is pretty big, but we could go faster, and they pull out a goddamn hoverboard. So we have hoverboards in this game now. And you could go like if you go off like ramps, you could do tricks. And I was like, oh my god, dude, this is so good.
So you're saying that this is a
that game is good.
MMO first person shooter
Defines 2050.
to freaking
a massive MMO.
pass pro fishing,
Yeah,
to
hunting simulator,
to Calibas,
mm-hmm.
to fucking Jack 2, to fucking Zoo Tycoon. What's going on?
Let me tell you, Warframe is Space Ninjas jacked up to 30 because you not only do the Warframes do different-ish, you can use your character who's inside the Warframe to wreck people.
Oh yeah, so here's some of the animal
I'll definitely give it.
And it's free to play, Julian.
It's free to play,
bro.
Here's some of the animal designs.
Whoa.
For Venus. They look pretty cool. And that's the thing. That's the thing with Warframe. It's a free game, and sure, there's in-game currency, right? That you could like platinum. You could
choose,
but some of the best stuff you can't buy. Like, I mean, you could buy it from like other players, but if you want the best stuff, you have to grind for it.
Yeah, because there's this thing called Prime mods, and you can't buy them. You have to literally. You can buy them from a trader that comes every 2 weeks, but his inventory is always random.
Oh my god, look at these fucking skins. That are coming out.
They look amazing. That's one thing I really liked about Warframe is like the designs for the characters are really cool.
Don't get me wrong. A lot of the designs of the Warframe are really cool, but a lot of them are just kind of kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like some of the skins you get, like Ember, you literally
there's some weird skins.
He's like a weird like flame chicken. I was like.
So they also announced 2 new Warframes coming out.
Wait, what?
Because they're always adding new Warframes.
Oh, okay.
Updates.
That,
before that though, it's all free. And one thing about Warframe that I do like, this is kind of cool. They always vault certain things, so that way it's like, okay, so that's it.
You can never get them again. That was another
again. Yeah. Like right now, they unvaulted two Prime Warframes that are back. Yeah, they're back as Nyx and Rhino. Mm-hmm. They brought them back because then once they vault them, that's like, hey, if you have the stuff to get them, kudos to you. But if not.
And Prime just means they're better versions of the original Warframes. And they have different designs.
Different polarizations on them.
And polarizations too, yeah. But you can always change those with Forma.
I'll definitely...
so, especially because... So, the code names for the 2 new Warframes is Revenant and Garda, right? One's concept art and one's in-game. So, here's one of them right here, Julian.
Cool designs.
So cool design. And then here's the concept art for
the new one. Like, you know what they remind me of? They remind me of, like, Power Ranger enemies, dude. Yeah. Like the bosses, you know.
A lot of them are pretty much Power Ranger boss. Like, like Octavia. Like, be honest, have you seen Octavia? She should look like really repulsive.
Mm-hmm. She really does, yeah.
It's just straight up great, and she has the power of music, so she'll like drop her specials. And he gives so many buffs, and all she can do is just stand there, and like the little bot she throws, they can kill things for you, and she's sitting there dancing. I was like, oh my god.
Like, look, like, since going back on, like, there's a photo mode, I just hop on there, but this is from the main menu, and like, that was my Warframe when I hopped back on, with the colors I added, like, it looks so fucking sick, man.
How the customization
Plus what?
Like,
go to that.
Was it very...
customization.
Is it fair? Like, not like Destiny?
Okay, so the one thing I do hate about Warframe is you have to buy colors, and they're not cheap.
Look what's on sale for $20.
Oh, dude, Destiny. No. If you go to Best Buy, Destiny 2 for Xbox One is $9. Destiny 2.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I have to say.
So cosmetic stuff, Julian. You have to buy. Right, like you could buy armor that looks alright. Like you don't really need it. But if you want to wait and grind, like wait for certain missions, you could unlock skins.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, if you play on PlayStation, you get some stuff for free.
I feel like this is the MMO that should have been.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
What you guys are telling me? This sounds like a good FPS, right?
Like,
yeah, it's no, third person.
Oh, third person. Okay, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Like Dota and stuff.
Anyway,
okay.
So here, let me try and get
It's a MOBA.
Yeah.
So this is Excalibur Umbra, Julian.
Where's the head at?
Oh, this is the helmet right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second one's coming.
I'm
confused.
That's cool though.
They just ported
and that's spoiler stuff, but
the original Sin 2.
Yeah, no, like fucking Warframe's
so that one's coming. I was like,
I'll give it a go, dude.
I've been watching you.
And all these game modes, right? They added another one. It's a new game mode called Railjack, right? And It's you join up in squads,
you can sign up the beta
and you have space fights.
Like their version of
like you enter a spaceship,
okay.
and then you do space combat with other ships. So like there's what they showed off at TennoCon was, okay, well here's the cockpit for the weapons, right? You can have one guy right there. You have one guy, pilots. One guy pilots, right? And then you can invade the other ship to sabotage it, to blow it up. But while that happens, enemies from that ship will invade your ship, so you have to have another guy fight them off, so they don't sabotage your ship.
Wow!
And it just looked amazing. I was like, holy shit!
This game is free.
To quote Wooly, this game's free. And to quote Wooly, it's like this is just a whole new game.
Yeah, this game's free.
This game is free, but like they make a lot of money off Plaid. Like we know one guy
who's in a clan where him and his son spend almost. Was it like he said like what almost like a grand every month?
I don't know about that.
You weren't in the party when that was.
I remember he said like whenever a new Warframe comes out, they just buy it. Yeah, instead of grinding for it, you just buy them.
They just buy it, and one thing about Warframe too, they always sell like if it's a new Prime, they always sell it like in a bundle.
In a bundle, and you can just buy it.
Yeah, for like $70, I think it is $70-$80. Mm-hmm. You can buy the bundle, but if there's two Primes that come out one time, like hey bro. You got it for $90. You can get both with all the with the forma,
hard money.
Because a lot of the even now before the Prime come out, you always buy like this bundle where it's like, hey, for like I think it's like for $100, you get like 100, like I think it's like 1,500 plat.
Oh yeah, dude, not even
a random Prime mod, and it was like 2 other and like 3 other like legend like hard to grind for mods, but at random. And it's like a lot of it they make money off that because it's like, why not? You know what I mean?
Well, and even like you could trade with other players, and some of that stuff goes for like in the hundreds of plat, and that's real money.
Hey,
it's fucking crazy.
But another thing I also like that they do, and this is the reason why I think they're always gonna be on top. You get random logins, so when you get random login bonuses. So every day you log in, dude, you get random bonuses, and you know what they gift sometimes too? Coupons. So you can get like 75% off, 50% off in the store. So they're like, hey bro, we know you've been waiting to get that money. We know you've been waiting for the save up your plat. 50% off, bro. And that's like anything in the store, bro. You can buy like Primes. Well, not Primes. You can buy Primes from the in-game store. But you can buy other Warframes. You can buy stuff that costs like a lot.
$10.
Yeah.
No, but your Game Pass ran out, huh?
Slug.
Your Game Pass ran out, huh?
Huh?
Shouldn't this game be on Game Pass?
No, this games for gold. I was trying to look up games for gold, and then like I just randomly wanted to find the price for this.
What's the difference?
Huh? Games?
But yeah, so Warframe, there is so much to do.
Seems like a whole new world.
Like, honestly, like, once I got back on, like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I had to ask. I was like, hey, man, like, what do I do to get this? Like, you gotta do these quests. I'm like, okay.
I don't like the new interface, though.
Okay, yeah, so if you play on console for Warframe,
excuse me,
they updated the interface UI system. It plays more like PC, where, like, you use actually a cruiser to select things instead of, like...
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like.
It takes a while to get used to, and I'm still not really used to it. It's really weird. But they also announced Warframe's hopping on Switch. So it's going to be on Switch, so that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
A spectacle of a game you guys explained to me, and now it's going to be on your hands. Mm-hmm. On the go. Wow. Amazing.
And with the updates, this game looks a lot better, too. Like, I don't know if like with lighting or something they did, but yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Warframes. Whew. That's some good stuff, man.
I'm sweating.
So what's next?
We could talk about
Comic-Con.
We could talk about Well, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about this at Comic-Con.
All right.
I'll bring it back when Grant comes back. But actually, Julian, we could talk about two things.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan Fillion.
Yes.
For a couple days in a row, was posting stuff on Instagram. Posted a photo of Drake, the rapper. And then he posted a photo that looked very Uncharted, and it said Sig Magnum Partis, right?
The catchphrase.
The catchphrase for, the Uncharted series. Mm-hmm. And he said a date, look for this. It's a fan film for Uncharted with Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake.
I thought he was so perfect. for the role.
Yeah, I really
like
wished he was great.
I loved it.
He was great.
He fit it so well.
There was a few dialogue scenes where I was like you could hear his voice get a little off from what the voice he was trying to do for him. But I thought he was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a great old Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm good with the age they chose.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm sure this would,
And
quote unquote take place before Uncharted 4. You know?
And it's like I told you. This makes me wish Nathan Fillion would be the old Nathan Drake to Tom Holland's young Nathan Drake. But no, this was great. 15 minutes. So they got Steve Lang to play Sully, which was
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. I was like, Steve Lang is Sully? I wouldn't expect that. My Tom pick's still Tom Hanks for Sully. I think he could pull it off.
Put a mustache on him. There you go.
Mustache, slick his hair back, get a cigar. He's good to go.
But yeah, I thought that was very entertaining to watch. I thought it was very sweet. Very sweet seeing it.
It feels very much like an opening to an Uncharted game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Johns did a review for it.
Yeah.
And I like what he said. He said, this is really good because it feels like you're in the Uncharted game, right? But then he came to a realization, he's like, but man, there's no way Hollywood's going to do this. It's not going to be as immersive as that, Like, it's definitely... Which is kind of... I agree with him, but at the same time, I think the Uncharted games, like the scripts for those games are very much a movie.
Oh, yeah.
They play
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, exactly. But I do agree, like, I doubt this is this is how the Sony movie's going to feel.
Because it's going to get Hollywoodified, I really liked from that the little camera angles they were doing, like it was the game.
Yeah, it was good. It was good stuff. Did you see IGN what they did? It's the scene where after he escapes and he has his gun. They put the UI from Uncharted 4 on the screen. Yeah, it was.
I didn't watch that, but that's pretty neat.
That's cool. There's a lot of cuts for the fights because I'm like, Nathan Fillion probably not used to hand-to-hand combat, right?
He's I don't want to say old, but he's
he's up there. He's a little up there, yeah. Everybody should check it out on YouTube. So yeah. I didn't. Who? So it was Chloe, right? They said Chloe.
I think they mentioned her name, but definitely
the girl that showed up wasn't that?
No, that's a.
I not forget her name too.
She's the wife too.
The wife, yeah. But I mean, I just fresh off Lost Legacy. I'm like, ooh, Chloe.
It's not Chloe, but it's the wife.
I gotta look it up. I was like, oh, I don't know who that is, but okay.
But yeah, it was a very good. Makes me want to play Uncharted 4 again. Uncharted. Okay, I don't care what anyone says, dude. Elena,
yeah.
Uncharted 4 is the best one, dude.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's strong.
I
think some of my favorite stuff still in 3, especially like when Nathan's hallucinating and you see Sully get shot. Like that was some really great stuff. But hey, do you know who Nathan Drake's rival was in PlayStation All-Stars? It was Sly Cooper.
What?
Right?
Is this
like
All-Stars canon?
No. I bring it up because you remember the Sly Cooper movie they were trying to do?
Yeah.
They're not doing a movie anymore.
Yeah, it's the TV show.
52 episodes.
Hell yeah!
I read that and I was like, what? 52 episodes?
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah!
They said so October 2019 is when the first half would come out, and then sometime in 2020 the second half of the episodes would come out.
I hope it's in that CG animation that they had it for that trailer.
See, I liked everybody except Bentley. I thought Bentley looked hella weird.
Because he has his realistic eyes.
Well, because like the shape of his mouth and his head, I was like, that's very weird.
Yeah,
like I'm not used to that.
But
Sly and everybody else looked great.
They were going for like a realistic cartoony because did you see what Murray had? He had a fucking like a big double chin like a fucking actual hippo would have, So
it was cool stuff.
Yeah, it was cool.
I mean, I still want the movie.
I would like the movie too, as well,
but because of the Ratchet and Clank movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Fuck you, Ratchet.
And dude, speaking of Uncharted movie, Eric shared a memory from 2 years ago or 3 years ago from Sony, like the official Sony page. It's like the Uncharted movie coming out 2016. Here we are in 2018, still waiting for that movie.
Well, it kind of happened.
Yeah, it kind of happened. So, I mean, that puts a bar on the movie now.
Yeah.
But Grant, since you're here, we didn't talk about it yet, but the Halo TV series that got announced.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 years ago, they finally had some updates about it.
No, I'm talking about like this year.
This year, yeah.
It's happening now.
Yeah, it's finally happening. They announced it back in like 2013, 2014.
I remember that.
They announced it when the Xbox One was first announced.
Yeah.
I remember that too, because Nightfall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nightfall was good. That was a prequel.
It's a prequel to 5, no?
I'll show you in Halo 2 right now. There's a mission that you play in the Master Chief Collection in 2, where Spartan Locke meets the Arbiter.
No.
Yeah,
Wait.
no, it's in the Master Chief Collection.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, that cutscene.
Yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it,
Dude.
yeah.
Like, that's technically the prequel before Halo 5, because he's trying to figure out, like, oh, like, you've worked with him before, like, tell me more about him and whatnot.
Yeah.
But Nightfall goes
cutscene.
into more of Spartan Locke's backstory, and like they go on this planet, or I think this like meteor, and they have to like go there and get off within 24 hours, and these worms come out and kill his squad for some reason. I don't think I finished it, but I think those worms are what the hunters are made out of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I may be wrong.
Because they are worms.
Yeah, they are. They're just a bunch of worms, hunters. Bro.
With armors on them.
Yeah, dude.
The aliens in Halo are so iconic.
Yeah.
You ever remember fighting hunters?
Oh, yeah.
Hunters, like, when you see them on Legendary, oh my god.
Yeah. You're just like, yeah.
Please tell me you guys take your grenades. Tell me y'all pop grenades. I don't. Wow, this is gonna be one hell of a show.
But yeah. Looking forward to that.
I'm on Twitter, and the trailer for Goku. I'm pretty sure this is a meme, but it says Goku, black hair, is coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ. That's funny.
Wow.
Yeah, because Bandai likes the meme a lot too, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're caught up with the times. New Roman. Shut up, I made a font meme, okay? No one does those anymore.
I mean, look, I'm just saying, nothing's wrong with Comic Sans, alright? So let's talk about, we got a lot of trailers from Comic-Con.
Oh boy, do we.
You shared a lot of them.
Oh boy, do we.
Yeah. So.
Let me sip on my tea.
Do we want to get into... we want to get into the mud first?
You want to go best to worst or worst to best?
We can always shuffle it.
Let's shuffle it.
Let's start off with a surprise one. Might as well. Star Wars Clone Wars Season 7 trailer.
Oh, man.
The only thing I gotta say about it is, like, I'm glad it's coming full circle now, and I can finally watch the show because I've always wanted to watch it.
Yeah, all 6 seasons are on Netflix.
Are they?
I've been meaning to watch the show. Because I'm like, yeah, I want to check it out.
Want to know
General Grievous.
You want to know the only thing I watched about Clone Wars? Was that 2D one. From, like, way back
yeah.
That's the only one I ever watched.
The one scene I remember is the hallway where General Grievous is in there. You pull out the lightsabers and run straight down. Like, oh, it looks so good. So yeah, Season 7 Clone Wars. And then the big one was, oh wow, like their look, Obi-Wan and Anakin looks like Revenge of the Sith. You know, and then we see Anakin's student,
Ahsoka.
Yeah, that was never in the movies. So it's.
But have we watched Rebels? I watched that scene.
I haven't seen Rebels. No.
There's this. Yeah, well, it's actually spoilers.
It's about her. She's talking about Anakin, right, or something. Yeah.
But
look at his gamer tag. She cuck me.
No.
But yeah,
that's cool, and especially because Rebels is over.
Playing SWAT.
Yeah, it's over, huh?
Yeah, Season 4 was the last.
I'm sure.
SWAT.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No cliffhangers, nothing.
Halo 4.
What was that?
With no cliffhangers. No.
I haven't seen Rebels at all.
Actually, in the current state of Star Wars,
the only thing I could say of the last scene where Ahsoka fights Vader. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Took the words out of my mouth, but yeah.
My favorite stuff that I saw from season 4 was the end of Darth Maul. Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan.
Oh,
that
was I cry every Tim, dude.
Yeah.
Every Tim. I remember someone noticed that the reason why Obi-Wan beat Darth Maul in that scene
because he had a high ground.
They looked at the angle of where his lightsaber was pointing, and it was 110 degrees or something, and
technically he had the high ground.
He had the high ground.
Memes, dude.
Yeah,
so
I like that part because it comes in full circle too,
yeah.
and it's great. It's
One
great.
of my friends has.
I'm
like what me and Connor have said, or mainly Connor, is the one thing he loves about Star Wars is the parallels, right?
Yeah, I love that.
If you just listen to our Star Wars reviews for that shit, because
I'm so glad.
Go for it. Okay, so in Last Jedi, right? The scene where the Harry Potter scene. Right, where Rey looks at the mirror, and it's who are my parents,
Oh, yeah!
And when it showed nothing, right, this is what I thought. I was like, oh, are they saying Rey was born from the Force?
Just
right?
like Anakin.
Just like how Anakin was created by the Force. Now now the Force needs Rey to bring balance again. That's when she was born, to stop Kylo and Snoke. That's what I thought. And then it goes no, your parents were nothing. And I'm like, oh. Okay.
No, Rey didn't have any.
I still think
it's just a big FU. Fuck, I forgot.
They really should have
even the director said to fans, if you want to remake the movie, please.
Which director?
The one who made The Last Jedi.
Oh, Ryan, what's his name? Ryan something.
Yeah.
Ryan Seacrest.
No,
it's Ryan with an I.
Dude, I remember when Ryan Seacrest tried to high five a blind dude.
I think it's Ryan with an I, not a Y.
The thing is Last Jedi is a big fuck you to the Star Trek guy. What's his name? The director of Force Awakens.
Fucking J.J. Abrams?
Yeah, it's a big fuck you to J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, because that whole thing's no.
Well, the first one...
Force Awakens?
The Force Awakens, that was great. But at the same time, a lot of people compared it to 4, it kind of makes sense.
It's just...
Again, with the parallels.
Yeah.
Incredibles 2. All that, yeah.
Yeah, but without thick characters.
But yeah, we'll see the state of... Yeah, it's the Star Wars and stuff.
All women are queens.
No, yeah. Back to the Clone Wars.
I'm pumped for it.
I
need to watch it. The art style kind of grows on me.
No,
I just think Obi-Wan's weird. I'm the way it looks so blocky. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of Obi-Wan, I'm so glad he's getting his solo film.
I want to know when is it coming out.
Yeah.
Who?
Ian McGregor.
He
better come back, dude. If Disney does not bring him back,
I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
Come back and he's just going to be well, hello there.
See,
my friend has that as a text tone, too.
See, it's going to be great because it's going to be Obi-Wan between 3 and 4.
It makes sense. It makes sense because Ewan McGregor is older now,
Yeah.
Speaking about Star Wars, have they put the Obi-Wan movie on hold?
No, it's going to happen. I think that's the next thing they're doing.
They said they're doing it. Well, the next movie's Boba Fett.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
With hopefully James Mangold. That's the only way I'm going to watch that movie with James Mangold running it.
Who's James Mangold?
He's the director of Logan.
Okay.
Yeah, he also wrote Logan. So I think he's the best pick for Boba Fett.
Did you see that tweet
for a character with no
about
face?
Logan? So Butch Hartman made a tweet saying, "Why does Logan have the same color palette as Winnie the Pooh?"
What?
I think it was the live action one.
Man, Butch Hartman is wildin', dude.
Did you see that shit?
Swear,
yeah.
Butch Hartman is wildin', man.
Did you see that shit, Grant?
He's
Butch Hartman?
It
was a live stream or a video, right?
It was one of his podcasts, live
podcast
shows. He's talking to Tara Strong and telling him how, it was originally supposed to be the voice actress for who did Chucky and Rugrats, but they picked Tara Strong instead, and he goes out to say, the reason this decision made the voice actress for Chucky kill herself, and then Tara Strong's no, you did not just say that right now.
No, and the other part, right? He said, really? You think you could threaten me? Do you know who I am?
No, God. He's wildin', dude.
He's do you know how long I've worked in this industry? And you think you could, stop me? That's a joke. I was Jesus Christ.
Butch Hartman, bro.
Yeah, dude.
The guy that made Fairy Odd Parrots.
He's wildin', dude.
Fairies!
No, and did you hear that other shit, too?
What did he do? Oh, my God.
Explaining, the reasons, kids kill themselves is because there's not enough Christian content.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's what I was like. He's that Christian dad that's wildin', dude.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that's some crazy shit. Speaking of cartoons, did you see the trailer for Invader Zim?
No, but I'm glad it's happening again, dude.
Looks great.
Hell yeah, dude. We got our Hot Topic 2006, dude. They're rolling up again. They know what's up, dude.
Hey, no, I was at Hot Topic a couple days ago just looking. They have their old logo as a shirt.
Yeah.
The red one.
Fuck, man.
I'm gonna...
This is a great opportunity for Hot Topic,
Can you
man.
get that snippet
bang.
of what he just did right now and send it to me as a text note?
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm glad.
It looks good. I mean, like character design, art direction, it looks exactly the same.
That's what I like about.
I'm gonna turn the Wi-Fi.
They should do more things like that. Just pick up where you left off with design.
Well, it's like with the Hero movie.
On the laptop.
It picked right up. You know, I mean, sure, it got a little modern, but it's great.
It still felt the same. But yeah,
it was an interesting trailer. There was no dialogue. It was just music. So I think it's a movie. Enter the Florcus or something.
a movie?
I think it's either a movie or a new show. I forget which one.
But yeah.
Who's your fuck nigga?
So that's cool. We got a first look. We got an image for the Spider-Man movie.
You know who that is?
Spider-Man movie? Yeah, Akira.
Yeah, he's I think a Melee player.
Akira? No, he's just a Smash lover.
Oh,
he loves
okay.
Smash.
For Enter the Spider-Verse for the CG movie from Spider-Man.
I really like that trailer, the recent one.
I just don't like Spider-Man's voice.
You mean Miles?
I know who the actor is.
Spider-Man.
Peter Parker.
Isn't it
That's what's his name, Jay something, the comedian. I think. I don't know. Anyways, we got a first look at all the three main characters with Spider-Gwen,
Miles, and Peter.
Yeah. I like the idea of an older Peter Parker.
Yeah, and
he's retire.
I like it because
it's fun.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah, especially when he was like,
because we don't get to see that often. Actually.
when him and Miles in the trailer when they were in the restaurant and they got the bill and he's like, I don't have my wallet. It's like, you can cover it, right? Yeah, so I'm hyped for this movie. It looks great.
I love anything Spider-Man.
Yeah, like Spider-Genon's coming out.
Spider-Genon?
Like Spider-Verse 2 in the comics.
Oh.
And the PS4 Peter Parker is going to be in it.
Yeah.
So that was crazy.
The PS4 game is going to have... So apparently that white costume, the white, how it's red,
the white logo?
Apparently that's like an upgraded version that you get in the game. Because I guess he has like an original...
Oh, okay.
Something like that. That's what I saw from the recent trailer.
Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't get real story content. We got a little bit from all the trailers and stuff, but yeah, we'll see.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was cool to see. We got, since we're talking about comics, let's talk about the good comics stuff.
Okay, I want to mention something that's DC related. Did you hear about DC Black?
No. What is this?
They're going to have like a dark, like this is DC gone dark, like completely. Or they're
like
going
Marvel Knights?
Yeah,
that level or Marvel Max?
Well, I saw this trailer called it's DC Black where it's what you know.
Black Label.
Yeah, like something like that. Like
DC launches new publishing imprint. Okay,
Yeah.
Let me pull the article. This is from the official website. Brings edgy.
There you go. Well,
and provocative standalone stories to the legends of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Ooh.
So yeah.
All-star writers Frank Miller. Ooh, Scott Snyder.
You see, like
Brian,
these.
wow.
Oh my god, these writers. I'm like, you know, it's gonna be. Dude, Frank Miller's. I love Frank Miller's work, man. Let me tell you. And
these are great artists too.
Yes. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Okay, I will say this: the structure for DC Comics right now is really good. So, like, Marvel's, they don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, they're shuffling, right? Like, Old Man Logan's in, like, 4 different comics, and, like, they rarely, like, cross with each other. And even when they do cross with each other, it doesn't make sense. With DC, they have the DC logo, right? But it'll say DC, what does it say? It'll say DC Universe, and then it says another, and then it'll have a different logo. Basically, what that means is if it has this logo, they're connected. Like, all the comics are connected. Okay. But if it has this logo, it's not connected. It's not part of that canon.
That's good.
Yeah. So, like, you can have one-shots or mini-series, and it's like, yeah, technically that's not canon. And it's like, okay, cool.
Perfect. There you go.
Yeah.
Was that so hard, Marvel?
Yeah, well, Marvel's like...
Nope. We want your money.
Marvel's big thing is, like, issue number ones are always sell a lot of money, so let's always do number ones. And it's like, just stop.
But yeah, that's one thing I thought I'd mention, because I really caught my eye.
That's cool. Okay.
That really caught
So
me.
it says, an all-star lineup of creative teams will craft their own personal definitive DC stories in the tradition of compelling literary works, like Batman Killing Joke, DC The New Frontier, and Watchmen. And here's a quote. Many of our best-selling, critically acclaimed books were produced when we released our top talent on standalone, often out-of-continuity projects featuring our most iconic characters. A prime example is The Dark Knight Returns. Yep. Explained by publisher Jim Lee. Creating DC Black Labels doubles down on our commitment to working with all-star talent and trusting them to tell epic, moving stories only they can tell with the highest levels of creative freedom.
Oh, that's a great quote.
So it says
that is how it should be.
Their publishing debut
is
with the previously announced Superman Year One saga from Frank Miller. The 3-part Prestige series will hit shelves August of this year. John Ridley's The Other History of the DC Universe, announced in January, will be published under the new imprint as well. And Kelly Sue DeConnick will join for her first major work with the company for the Wonder Woman Historia, The Amazons.
The history of the Amazons, yeah.
DC label will have a unique format and release schedule to best serve the story and creative vision. In addition, the new imprint will be brought to life with a stylized new logo, invoking a sense of sophistication fans expect in these new series. Wow. Okay. And it's like the quotes are pretty much just the same stuff that they're saying.
Yeah. So I think I'm looking forward to it.
Following books round out the first wave of the titles is Superman Year One, like we mentioned. Batman The Last Night on Earth.
I think that's the one they're starting with.
Batman wakes up in a desert. He doesn't know what year it is or how the Joker's head is alive in a jar beside him, but it's the beginning of a quest unlike anything the Dark Knight has undertaken before. In this strange future, villains are triumphant and society has liberated itself from the burdens of ethical codes. Is this just Old Man Logan with Batman?
That'd be cool.
Fighting to survive while in search of answers, Bruce Wayne uncovers the truth about his role in the new world and begins the last Batman story ever told. So alternate future Batman, yeah. And then Batman Damned.
I think that's what the one I saw was going to be called, but yeah.
Joker's dead in this one. Batman and Constantine team up to figure stuff out. And then Wonder Woman Historia, The Amazons. Wonder Woman, Diana's daughter. The Other History of the DC Universe. And that is all they have so far. Oh, we have issue covers to check out as well.
I like that.
So that's for the Superman Year One.
The Wonder Woman.
This is, I'm pretty sure, for the Amazons. I think this is the other Batman one with the Joker dead with Constantine. That's the logo, DC Black Label. It's just the new DC logo, just black and dark gray. So that's cool. All right.
Thought I'd mention.
Yeah, because honestly, like one-shots or like miniseries are always really good.
Oh, yeah.
So that's great. But back to Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah.
I saw 2 trailers for CW. It was for Arrow and Flash. Arrow looks great.
I saw the Flash
Arrow's
one.
been on a winning streak, I'd say, since season 5. Now this is where it gets interesting. As you guys know, I hated the last season of the Flash. I think it's the worst. It's the worst season ever, right? And I think it is the season 4 curse, right? Because season 4 of Arrow was bad. And then watching this trailer, though, for season 5, it kind of gets my hopes up for this. It definitely brings some elements I've wanted to see in the show. And we'll see where it goes from there. But, yeah, season 5 looks okay for Flash. Let's not get into the movies yet. Let's get into the shows. So, we got a first look at Young Justice season 3.
I saw such a tidbit of it, but I'm just...
Yeah. Have you seen Young Justice, Julian?
I've always wanted to, man.
It's a good series.
I've heard many good things about it.
Yeah, it's like, like all the serious stuff from Teen Titans back in the day, it's just like that all the time.
Oh,
much.
really? Oh,
yeah,
cool. Okay, then I would
really
definitely like that.
And the art style, like the current art style for the DC animated stuff,
Yeah. Okay.
This looks great. It's a continuation. We see what's going on. Freaking one of the villains they showed was Lobo. Shows up.
I think I saw, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, dude, this is fucking great. So that's coming out. Unfortunately, it's on their DC streaming service. So that's the only way to watch it. And I say unfortunate because of the other show that's going to be on there. The live action. Titans, right? The Teen Titans show that's going to be on there. And the first thing that got me was, why is this rated MA? Why?
Edgy.
Brad, did you see this trailer?
For Titans?
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it.
It's bad.
Yeah, no, that's good.
From what I hear.
You know
Akiel,
what?
did you watch the trailer for Titans?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
Stop with the whole them trying to be edgy.
You just hear John Truman in the background. Stop.
This movie looks like a really bad 2008 fan film. Like, the CG's horrible.
Can I be honest? For me, where...
Oh.
You know where the problem...
Where did that come from?
Oh, wow. Because 1207, so it counts as the 25th.
The achievement was play Halo 3 on the 25th of any month, and I just got it like right now.
That's crazy.
But you know where I draw. You know what kind of makes me not. I don't want to. I'm personally probably not gonna watch it.
No, me neither.
Because for the simple fact, for like a few reasons for me. One, why is Raven such like that? Oh no, I'm an emo and I'm not trust my power. First of all, that's not her. Second of all, why the fuck is Starfire shooting flames out of her hands? I'm like, that's not.
And it's not green.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's not even green. That's not even remotely.
She looks like a hua.
No, well, no.
I don't like her.
But despite like the cost, obviously the costume, no, like that, and then on top of that, where the fuck is Cyborg, bro?
He's not in the show. He's not going to be in the show.
Cyborg.
And then
the two other characters are going to be in it.
No, and then out of nowhere, Robin's like, "Fuck Batman." I'm like, since when? Since when?
Yeah.
You're
Also,
not,
hey,
you're
you know
not
what?
Damien.
Yeah, exactly.
Damien's the
this
only
is
one
Dick
that's like,
Grayson,
fuck
and he's
Batman.
killing people.
Yeah, okay, so the premise of this show is Dick Grayson's a detective, right? And Raven comes to him and asks for his help because something bad's going to happen with her power. She can't control it. And yeah, we see Dick Grayson. He grabs the Robin suit, takes off the R, finds these bad guys. They're like, "Where's Batman?" Kills them, and he's like, "Fuck Batman." What? This isn't Jason Todd.
It's more Damian Wayne, it's like...
What is going on here?
Damian Wayne is like, man, fuck, like, he's like, alright, that's my dad, but fuck him at the same time. And then Todd is like, oh, fuck that, uses guns. I'm like, alright, and then this guy just like, fuck that.
From the get-go, seems like it, dude. Because with Jason Todd, like, the whole Joker thing, and then...
What happened to Jason Todd? I don't blame him for being the red.
Like this makes sense for Jason Todd, but not
Dick Grayson. No, Dick Grayson's like the furthest from
being violent.
And so we're gonna see Dick's parents die in this show. We got that in the trailer.
Goodness gracious, man! And then Beast Boy, God.
Why does Beast Boy look like he belongs in the 90s like boy band?
Yeah.
NSYNC or Backstreet?
No.
Yes.
He looks like he belongs in a K-pop.
He looks like he belongs to NSYNC. Yeah. This. And yeah, Starfire. I still don't like her character design. I don't understand her. Like, what is? Because Starfire, alien, shows up on Earth. Her whole character is, I don't understand Earth culture, But we see her here in like this dress and a fur coat. It looks like she belongs in a club, or she works for somebody. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, and she's not orange. What's up with that? When I saw like when the actress posted like she was getting mocap stuff, like she had the They were like taking photos of her face and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, CG. They're gonna make her orange. She's not orange. And I was like, okay. And I don't like her hair. It looks like one of those cheap cosplay
let's be
wigs.
honest. Let's be honest. It was just like
I knew the show was gonna be bad, but
I'm not.
It looks worse than what I thought.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming the actors. I'm blaming the creative team.
Yeah,
and the direction
choices
the choices that they agreed upon for this show. I was like, fuck, no,
dude, I don't understand, man. And
I don't. Like I said, I don't blame none of the actors or the actresses. Like don't like some of the.
I mean, yeah, I don't blame.
I just blame the creative team. The creative team is just like,
Steve Amell or Grant Gustin for their season 4.
I'm sorry.
Stuff.
You don't hear that name.
Yeah, remember, guys, it's not the actors.
It's the team.
It's the team.
Remember, at the end of the day, what are actors doing? They're just doing their job.
I mean, look,
so I'm not hating them. I'm just hating the fact,
you were made to do this.
Look at X-Men Origins. It was made during the writer's strike, so that's why it's so bad.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot.
It makes
sense.
so much more sense, right? Once you find the writers.
I watched that in theaters. I remember.
I watched the leaked version, as most of us did. They announced 2 new shows though, 2 new live action shows. They announced Stargirl is having a live action show on the DC streaming service. No, that's Power Girl. Okay. Which is interesting. Stargirl. She showed up in Legends of Tomorrow's season 2 as part of the JLA, right? Which was not JLA. What were they called? Justice Society. Yeah, JSA, Justice Society of America. She showed up on CW, but she's going to be on the. I wonder if they're going to keep the same actress
I hope so.
for her show. It'll be interesting. And another show they announced that is, as me and Shelby were talking, probably too late in the run. Batwoman is having a CW show. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, because they announced, I forgot what con they announced it at, but the crossover for this coming seasons is going to be about Batwoman. So she's showing up in the CW universe and she's going to have her own show now. So that is the 6th live action CW show that's going to be airing.
I would have to see.
Yeah. So so this is actually
the new Black Lightning season, right?
The 6th show, actually. Yeah.
So we got Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, Flash, Supergirl. Does Krypton count? No,
that's sci-fi.
Okay. We got Titans now, I guess.
No, that's not going to be with CW.
Oh, really? No.
Basically, the CW is only canon to itself.
Oh, okay.
The only exception was Constantine, but then CW got the rights, just like with Supergirl. So
cool. Yeah, that does sound right.
Yeah, Batwoman's interesting because
the one with the red hair, right?
Yeah. I really hope we see Batman show up because I want to see Batman and Oliver Queen go toe to toe because Green Arrow is now Batman as far as we're concerned.
You.
Yeah, that the Spider-Man meme when they point at each other. Yeah.
No, you.
Or you know what they could do.
At this point, they can do it.
You know what they should no. Well, depends because.
I don't know, man. Show up.
Honestly, the only reason why they would have to do it like how they do Supergirl for Batman. It's like they would have to show Batman back to you because so that way they don't want that because when you ever watch Supergirl, Superman shows up.
Yeah.
But you don't see his face. You just see his back.
No, he shows up.
Oh yeah.
Where I'm at, he comes in to save her from Red Tornado, but you don't see what he looks like. I'm like, that's pretty cool because you think about it, it's like if you said an actor and everybody's like, oh snap, they're gonna announce a show, but it's like a different actor. It's like,
no, yeah, like Tyler Hoechlin from the Teen Wolf show is Superman, and he does a great job.
Oh, in the show, so don't tell me.
That's why I say it's a good. They can totally do Batman now since they've done Superman.
So in Supergirl season 1, they only said Superman once, right? And then every time after that, they're just like, oh, your cousin, or the man with the
Man of Steel
or whatever, right? And they reference Batman once, and it's like, oh, like that guy in Gotham. Oh, this guy, like making the horns or whatever. And I'm like, okay, just say Batman. Like, I don't get it. Like the shows are always the live action shows are always afraid of mentioning the Trinity.
They want to give out those subtle references.
But maybe I think it's fear of the movies.
Yeah, but we got Superman already.
Yeah,
so it's like what's the worry?
Not even that. Not even that. The shows they give you they give you like some heavy hitters. If I had to be honest, the show gives you heavy hitters. No matter if it's like the Trinity But they giving out some heavy hitters like Ra's al Ghul, like Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, villain side, yeah.
No, Ra's al Ghul, fucking even the superhero side, fucking Martian Manhunter and Red Tornado. They're both League members, bro. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, but they showed up on Supergirl,
but no, but
and
you know what I'm saying,
Supergirl
but like,
has Superman, whereas the other shows they don't have those characters. Like they don't have any big people. You know, the biggest person is the Flash and Green Arrow,
which is really weird because if you think about it, Constantine and Supergirl both have Green Lanterns references in them.
Well, Constantine had Dr. Fate.
No, I'm saying, but Constantine also had the lantern.
Yeah, and Dr. Fate's helmet.
No, and if you and also
cool.
if you go to the if you watch the episode of if you watch that episode of Supergirl where you go to the Fortress of Solitude, there's a Green Lantern ring there too, and I was like,
oh, was there? I didn't notice that.
I'm just gonna take off my shoes.
I like that shit with the one thing that he referenced about Superman, Martian Manhunter. He's like, but you have telepathy. Yeah, it doesn't work on Kryptonian. Your cousin finds it hilarious. I was like, that's fucked up. Like, the way he portrays Superman, like, he's a real cool guy, but he's like a low-key kind of a dick. Like, he's like, yeah, no, like, I met your cousin. But he's kind of a dick, dude.
My favorite stuff still, one of my favorite moments was, the Crisis on Earth X moment, I think. Yeah, Oliver Queen shows up, and this is like a year later after he found out about Supergirl. He pulls up like Batman and just shoots a kryptonite arrow at evil Supergirl. And I was like, what the fuck? Oliver Queen found kryptonite? I'm like, yeah, he's Batman now. like
with arrows.
Literally, like, he is the CW's Batman. Like, the Trinity is Flash, Green Arrow, and Supergirl. And it's fucking, I think that's great.
Danger. High pressure
I
valve.
was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Danger. High pressure valve.
So yeah, Titans, horrible.
Caution, reduce speed.
God awful, guys.
We got 2 trailers for movies.
Here we go.
Despacito 7.
Wait, 2 or did we get 3?
I'm talking about for DC.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. The first one was the Shazam trailer. I was
no.
Okay, Soldier Boy.
No,
I'm kidding.
I am too. There's stuff I liked about it, but then once memes showed up, like the fucking floss dance from Fortnite showed up, and I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this.
You know what?
Some pussies right now.
You know what? If I had to,
okay.
if I don't give you bust. If I had to be honest, I'm so over people like bringing up that
they're gonna say
that
over
same
gay.
fucking complaint, bro. Like if you reference meme on a daily and you see it in a movie and you get upset, like stop. Like you know what I mean?
Well, look,
because don't get me wrong, he's a kid. Shazam, he's a kid. You know what I mean? You have to look over that fact. He's doing memes.
Look, I get it, but when it gets cringy, that's when it's bad. Like Shuri's, what are those? That's cringy.
I don't see it, bro. I don't know because I don't look.
No, because it's a dead old meme. Like nobody cares about that. It's just like,
hey. When was the movie directed?
Last year. When was that meme made? Like 2-3 years ago.
Black Panther was this year.
No, but when they filmed.
I don't know, like the timestamp of stuff being filmed and when it dies, it's like you can't really blame them for that because they can't do reshoots. Like, oh, sure, we gotta make it.
No, but like that meme's old. You know, like this. Like, when Shuri said, what are those? Like, you just feel like, oh, this is Hollywood's attempt of trying to get with the cool kids. You know? Like, that's like, ugh. Like, I'm fine with memes and jokes, but just, as long as they're not cringy like that.
I don't know. I don't know. It didn't bother me.
Like, okay, like, the floss dance isn't that bad.
No, the reason why it didn't bother me with her is because her brother doesn't know. Her brother's like a king. Like he doesn't know memes. So the fact that she can bust that out on him and he wouldn't get it, it's kind of like, oh, I see what you're doing there. You know, you're trying to. Like, I don't mind it, but in all honesty, Shazam movie got a very, very Ant-Man feel to me, and that's why I want to.
Oh, it's just gonna be a comedy. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like it's not taking itself serious because you know Shazam, he's not a very serious character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, his powers, and when he fights. Yeah, he's very serious, but like by himself, he's just a kid. At the end of the day, he's just a kid. Bro, sorry. Got the hiccups. I don't know, like already from what they showed in the trailer, I'm digging it. I think it's gonna be a real good movie.
The rumor that I hope is true is that Superman's going to be in this movie. And I really hope he is, because that means we get to see Shazam and Superman fight. That has to happen.
No, they gotta fight.
If he's in this
Black
movie...
Adam?
No, Black Adam's not in the movie. Yeah.
That's a separate thing.
Which makes no fucking sense. And Black Adam's having his own movie, and it's like, what the fuck?
Well, that's not his only villain.
Will it be Henry?
Yeah, but that's his villain.
No, if rumor is true, we would be getting Henry Cavill Superman. Right?
Yeah. So, which is great, because I want to see Shazam and Superman fight. Like, that's the only thing I want to see.
Shazam could just beat Superman because of
Superman.
Magic.
And see, it makes sense, because what we saw in the trailer is Billy just goofing around as Shazam, like causing problems. Like, he blew that guy's phone up. And
he's like, your phone is charged. Your phone is charged. What the hell? Yeah. I'm telling you, you know what? After Shazam is kind of like, Shazam to me is a good restart, because Dark Knight to me was like the last great like DC movie.
Dark Knight, right? The Dark Knight trilogy?
No, Dark Knight in general.
Like,
Dark Knight was like the last great like DC movie to me. Because it was like well put together, and then Dark Knight Rises was kind of like a cool way to top it off. But the way they did Bane, the story was like, Suicide Squad to me was good, but at the same time, I'm like the inconsistencies. I'm like,
Hey, but for Christopher Nolan films, you need to have a big brain to watch them. So I still haven't seen Interstellar.
That movie made me so fucking mad, dude.
Interstellar is a great movie until the third act.
Ooh, all right.
Let me be honest, Grant.
Grant, I gotta watch it.
No, have you guys seen Interstellar?
I have not, dude.
You've seen Interstellar, right? Okay, little side note. I figured out the whole plot of that movie within the first 40 minutes, and I was so mad because what my friend told me, he was like, "Bro, it's such a good movie, makes you think." I was like, "All right."
Really makes you think.
And let me get this. It was Alfredo. So when he told me that, I was like, "All right." So this guy never steered me wrong with movies.
Hey, guys.
I watched that movie, and I was sitting like this. I was like, "Oh man, this is cool." And then when he said one fatal thing, I was like, fuck this movie, dude." I was like so mad because I found out before the movie was over. I was like, "This is dumb."
Speaking about Christopher Nolan movies, have you seen Dunkirk?
No.
Dunkirk's a good movie.
Dunkirk is just Battlefield 1.
But
that's set in World War II, bro.
Oh, never mind.
Battlefield V for your information. No. But in all honesty,
you're thinking of Verdun. What the hell?
I'm thinking of one of the maps from fucking Battlefield 1.
I know the DLC map.
Yeah.
No, but in all honesty, I feel like Shazam is a good reason. It's just Shazam comes out after Aquaman.
Yeah, they announced April 2019.
Okay. No, well,
I'm on the fence.
I feel like.
Yeah, I need to see another trailer.
I feel like DC kind of deserves that like goofy movie in the sense of like not like such a serious.
No, it's gonna be the Shazam from Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe.
Fuck.
Shit, dude. You see like Sub-Zero just pop up. It's like Mortal Kombat start duking it out.
Get your movie over here.
But in all honesty,
I know that's
from what they showed. I pretty high hopes. I have high hopes for this movie.
I need one more trailer.
As long as you
you need trailer one drink.
Trailer 2s are make it or break it usually for me. So
as long as they don't do that shit like when I saw it like the Civil War. Oh my god! I should do with my coworker. Just like watch the first trailer and just leave it at that.
Yeah, don't be me.
And don't watch any more trailers after that.
Because after that's why I didn't like Civil War, because I'm like I saw the whole movie from the trailers. That's why. It's my least favorite.
Those kind of trailers are bad. Like Days of Future Past, that was really bad.
I mean, you can even tell. Movie. I don't care what Shelby says. Like, oh yeah, Grant, you're wrong.
Civil War's a strong movie, man.
I like Winter Soldier the most.
You know what's weird? I've met a couple people who flat out like, "Bro, no, Civil War was bad." And I was like, "Bro."
Yeah. Oh, before we get to you're talking about like goofy stuff.
The goofy movie.
They confirmed no Zack Snyder cut for Justice League, which is sad. And what's even sadder is the next article I read was majority of fans don't care for the Zack Snyder cut, which is very sad. Which sucks because Justice League is a trash movie without Zack Snyder's version.
Oh, definitely, because the trailer that they showed wasn't even in the fucking movie, and that's what made me upset,
you're talking about the first trailer?
Was it the first? No. Was it the first trailer?
The first trailer for the movie was like just made for a trailer. Like that was
no. It was the one. It was the one. It was the one where it had like that whole monologue. He's like, there's no. What did he say? There's no Green Lanterns to protect you. And that whole monologue he had.
Oh, that
whole
that was in the movie.
No, his version of it wasn't in the movie.
Oh no, because it's Age of Ultron.
And then the fact that he described the fact that he described the shit that they took out, where they show like fucking Flash telling that one trailer show like the glass breaking, him breaking the glass.
That was that scene you're talking about is Barry Allen saving Iris West, and that's how they meet.
His name is Irish.
No, Iris West.
Her name is Iris.
Yeah. No, the Zack Snyder cut is the best cut because it's what the movie originally is going to be, right? Part 1 and Part 2. Then they scrapped that idea, and that's why they rushed the ending for the movie. And their biggest mistake was Joss Whedon, because as Connor pointed out on our review, the third act of the movie is just Avengers: Age of Ultron. Mm-hmm. It's literally the same shit. And once I heard that, I was like, "Fuck yeah, no, Justice League is." It's not the movie's fault. It's bad. It's what everybody else did.
No,
Warner Brothers is at fault.
Let's say we can agree, right? It wasn't the actors. It was just the creative team's direction, and they fucking chose.
Yeah, it's Warner Brothers' fault for sure. Like they were like, they doubled down for sure. They were like, Man of Steel, Zack Snyder, Man of Steel. Nobody liked it. We'll give them a chance, man. BVS, they were just like, oh god, no, right? And then God, was Justice League next?
You know what?
Or no, Wonder Woman happened, and they're like, yeah, more like that. And Justice League showed up like, well, nobody's going to want Zack Snyder anymore. Plus, he had to leave tragically.
Yeah,
you know.
What happened?
I read an article that wasn't the full reason. They also fired him from directing the movie, and I was like, well, I don't know if it's true, but somebody.
Well, the main reason he left was because of his daughter. Like, that's the main reason.
It was like a suicide thing, right?
His daughter killed herself, and they didn't want to make it.
Years prior, right?
No, a couple months prior.
Oh.
They didn't want to make it public, and he said like, yeah, I thought if I put myself into my work, you know, it'll help cope with what just happened, but at the end of the day, it didn't work, so I had to leave the movie.
Akiel, pro tip on this level.
I don't know, man. I go back to the Fat Man on Batman episode when they got the list of everything taken out of Justice League, and they talked to somebody in the audience who saw the Zack Snyder version of the movie, you know, and like I'm with Kevin on that, man. Like I was just pissed, like the fact we're not getting that, you know, and the fact that people don't care about the Zack Snyder cut is sad because
you know what I think it is. It's not the fact they don't care about his cut. They think they just don't care for the movie at all anymore.
No. They specifically don't care for the Zack Snyder cut, and their problem is Zack Snyder, but it's like the Zack Snyder is the DCEU.
Yeah, like,
you know?
Did you guys like Man of Steel?
I liked it.
I like Man of Steel. I think BVS is a good movie. When you watch the Ultimate Edition, it's an even better movie.
So a lot of people didn't. I feel like I can see why a lot of people didn't like Man of Steel because towards the end when he's fighting,
well, it's a dark, gritty, depressive.
Zod.
When he's fighting Zod, it's just like he's like, oh my god, like this is just a Michael Bay movie, but like DC. That's how.
If I had to be completely honest. I enjoyed Man of Steel. It was a good story, but I'm not a Superman fan, dude. I'm just like personally, I'm just not a Superman fan.
You should talk with people, but But anyways, Zack Snyder is DCU. Yeah,
like come on, like there was a cosplay group. I forget at which convention that they were like they had a sign like hashtag like Snyder Defense Force, you know, like we're here saying like no, Zack Snyder's doing a good job with these movies.
Yeah, dude, you know? he directed Watchmen. I loved his.
I
love Watchmen.
Is it DC?
Yeah,
it's a DC property.
It's a graphic novel. Like it was like a giant one shot, pretty much.
Until they kind of find out Dr. Manhattan's like God, and he's just like fucking with like the DC universe to see how things play out.
And so while speaking of Zack Snyder, he was the executive producer. He's no longer executive producer for Aquaman, and we got the trailer for that.
What do you think?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
You know, Akiel, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. When I saw that trailer and I saw Black Manta in it, I was like, man, Akiel must be like raving right now, dude.
You know what got me sad about the trailer?
There's like 2 bad guys in that movie.
Yeah, so that's what I'm sad about. Is this is Black Manta's debut, but he's not the main threat. He's not. Like, it's gonna be Arthur Curry's brother, which is sad. Because Black Manta's just gonna show up, and Aquaman's gonna have to deal with him, while his half brother is like, oh no, you know, here's my, I had enough time to set up everything I need for this third act. So, I hope they don't kill off Black Manta. I hope he comes back. But yeah, he's not going to be a major, major role.
The one thing I can honestly say is, like, I'm okay with that. If I had to be completely honest, I'm okay with Black Manta not being the main villain, because majority of the time, if you ever read anything about Aquaman, Black Manta is kind of like that guy who just shows up, wrecks some shit, and goes home. You know what I mean? His brother's been at his brother.
I already did my job.
His brother's been after the throne ever since forever. You know what I mean? So it would make sense for why his brother is the main threat. You know what I mean?
They confirmed a sequel, yeah.
So that's me personally. I'm okay with it. The only, like you said, I hope they don't kill off Black Manta. And the way I hope it plays out, it's like, yeah, I'm using Black Manta to kind of set some shit up for the rest of the movie.
No,
and then Black Manta can be like this, like, no, Black Manta can be like, dude, like, you were using me? Fuck that. Like, and him and his army is like, dude, let's get the fuck out of here. And it's just like that dude left by himself, you know? Because that dude, what's his brother's name?
I forget his brother's name. Yeah.
It's like Mirren or something, some weird name like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he has the power to control, like, you know, see things too. So my whole thing is like Black Manta can just like, no, fuck this, dude, we're getting out of here because this is not what the deal was or some shit like that. But for the time being, the fact that they showed Black Manta, but the current era we're in, I have a strange feeling people are not going to receive Black Manta well because they don't know what Black Manta's about.
Well, dude,
hopefully people played enough Injustice 2, man.
That's the thing. It's Aquaman. Like, not a lot of people know Aquaman.
No. Because you know about Black Manta, right? Like why he's even fucking with Aquaman.
That shit reminds me of Destiny so much.
Like, because the reason why, like, for people who don't know, Black Manta is like, bro, he's tired of how black people are treated among the surface. He's like, bro, I just want Atlantis for my people.
Yeah,
that's what it is. And because the current era, where like that's a sensitive topic, you know, half of the black people feel like we're being hunted, another half is like, well, you know, it is what it is. But you know, I feel like because of what Black Manta represents, a lot of people who don't know, it's like, well, they're trying to send a message. I don't like it. 0 out of 10. I'm just like, but
I thought he was great in Young Justice.
It's when they brought him in. Don't bring political shit into it.
Just don't.
No, but Black Manta's been like that since day one.
Okay. Yeah,
no. So you said you got angry. Like that's what I'm afraid of. People were just like, that's too political. Cut that out, because Black Manta from day one wanted Atlantis for black people.
See, I didn't know that.
Black Panther.
Now I know.
If anything, Black Manta is just going to be like the Black Panther movie. Like he's just going to be Killmonger. That's what I like.
And they're gonna talk about dead memes. What are those?
Yeah, we're talking about that.
No, but like I said, like, I hope people just don't hold that against the movie. Like, oh, it's too political. And it's like, but no, that's what he's about. Sorry.
That's the point of the movie.
Well, that's the point of Black Manta.
Those reasons are why that's why I don't like Killmonger as a villain. His like political quote unquote stance
he took her
quote unquote had
to his penthouse and he freaked it.
Yeah. But yeah, the Aquaman trailer,
I'm feeling it.
With the mindset that Zack Snyder's not working on this movie anymore with James Wan, has me worried. I don't know. It just doesn't look like how I pictured Aquaman to be. So we'll see.
I'm hyped.
I don't know, because the fact that grittiness is now gone in the DCEU saddens me.
Well, blame Warner Brothers.
I blame Christopher Nolan.
Well, I mean, Warner Brothers aside, like the fact Zack Snyder, like
no,
like that would have happened regardless with Zack Snyder's situation. So it just sucks, man.
It really does, but you know, I'm still gonna give it a chance. You know, I'm gonna go see. I'll give it another trailer. I'll give it another trailer, but
You
No,
know?
I think the first one kind of.
I mean, Jason Momoa Aquaman is great.
No,
as long as he stays like as he was in Justice League.
No, yeah, but but it's kind of like the whole thing is like that's where the divide comes at. That's where the divide comes because it's like if you read the comics like Nat does, the fact that they watered down Aquaman for the movies is kind of like a slap in the face to Aquaman.
But they have to.
No, because there's a
oh yeah
there's this one thing what is it called? There's this one
movie too. Oh, yeah.
There's this one comic that Nat showed me a page from where Superman said something to Aquaman and then Aquaman hit him halfway like across the ocean, like he hit this dude that hard, and then even now it's like the fact that they watered him down is like.
Well, they have to. There's really no choice. I mean, you could do what you want to do, but. You know, it's like like we were saying about Uncharted.
Things that work in the comics can't work in movies.
Yeah, like I think
that's the way I see it.
God, who was it? Go to Mother's Basement. He has a video of explaining like manga versus anime and why things are different and structured differently. It's because they're different mediums of entertainment. You know, it makes sense. I mean, there's certain stuff you can keep for sure, but yeah, when you adapt stuff, it's. Like, comics are drawn and written a certain way because that's, like, of the release and the format of everything, you know? Same thing with movies. But yeah, I mean, Aquaman, we got the trailer. I'll give it one more for my final decision, but... Yeah.
Is this the make it and break it for the DC universe? DCE?
That Justice League was the make it or break it.
And here we are.
It fucking broke it to the point where it's not the DCEU anymore, it's the DC universe. So it's like there's nothing's canon unless we decide it to be canon, which I'm technically I'm all for it. Like I'm down for just one shots and then crossover movies. You know, that's fine. But we'll see, man.
We'll see. That's another.
But the fact
that
that there's 2 Joker movies happening, guys, is fucking baffling.
Oh boy.
Oh jeez.
But a great trailer that we got from Legendary Pictures.
All right, here we go, guys.
Long live the king.
Oh boy.
Not gonna lie, when I heard that line and I saw the actor, and I'm like, okay, you know, he had to say that line.
Jeff Goldblum.
No, you gotta watch the trailer, Grant. You gotta watch the trailer.
Oh, Godzilla.
We're talking about Godzilla, King of Monsters trailer. Oh man, I wasn't expecting like the amount of damage we're seeing in the cities.
I love Godzilla.
Fuck the cities, bro. Do you see who's coming?
Oh man, this is why it's over for the world, and that's why I love the setting for this movie because it's apocalyptic.
Kong, right?
Godzilla, the new Godzilla movie.
Oh, okay.
No, King Kong is coming back.
Have you seen the trailer? Did you watch it?
And Akiel, now I'm thinking ahead here, like. Bro, how are they gonna do this with King Kong? Because it's affecting the world, his world.
No, because you know how it's gonna affect it. Did you hear what that lady said? Which she sets it up because the second movie sets up the fight. She said, if all the
Titans,
if all the Titans are not found, this is the end of our world. So I'm just thinking like, so far there's.
Because you know how
they 5. The Godzilla, the 2 black things that they fought. Well, there's 6 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mothra, Rodan, and Ghidorah.
And I'm
King
just
Kong. No, but I'm saying,
but
NF Doom's other alias?
No, but from what they're saying, like in like Godzilla's universe, they always showed 6, and it was like. It's like one of those things like Godzilla doesn't give a fuck. So Ghidorah's like, no, everything gotta die. Rodan's pretty much like, hey bro, leave me and my niggas alone. And then humanity's titan is gonna be King Kong. It has to be King Kong in order to set it up. And it's like, well,
have you ever seen like fan art for King Kong? Like how he has like electric powers?
Have you ever
seen that?
Did you see?
That's cool.
There's a meme with like King Kong and Godzilla where it's just like the Chad Kong versus the the Virginzilla, yeah.
That's a debate for another time, but we'll get to that. But anyways, dude, that trailer was so amazing, dude. I watched it so many times that day.
It's really good.
And I love this. I love like the little article that came out shortly, like maybe like a day after that was released. It's like, no, you're gonna see more of the monsters versus the humans. I was like, yes.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, I like Bryan Cranston, but I didn't come to see humans cry. I came to see like monsters go ham.
But
I came to see
majority
Godzilla.
of monster movies is the people, right? Like,
and that's the one complaint I never understood about like the.
The original Godzilla, yeah, I remember
all the original like the movies. It's always been split.
The 2014 one.
Everybody
complained about too much, not enough time with Godzilla. I'm like, well, that's the point.
No, if we're going off the old school movies, it was like the humans setting up, but after the rest of the movie was kind of like you hear their voices, like, oh yeah, they're doing this.
That's how the 2014 movie was.
No, but I'm saying, but like from the old school ones, like you hear them, but you don't see them. It's just like basically the monsters just running rampant. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the old school Godzilla movies.
Oh man, I watched
my nigga. Tell me you didn't get a boner when they went to the ice and you saw the 3 heads.
Oh,
tell me you didn't get a boner, my guy. I was so hard, like, to the point like my pants were shrinking. That's
the last shot of Dude, he's gonna be huge.
Dude,
he's gonna be huge.
You can't, and that's why I think the whole King Kong versus Godzilla movie is kind of dumb because you see how big these niggas are? Yeah. King Kong's not even remotely close as tall as these niggas.
Okay, well, I'll pull it up right now.
Like
the size comparison?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pull that up. Yeah.
Like,
dude,
like,
I like Rodan.
Like, come on. Because you remember, Godzilla could walk through the building. King Kong, he has to climb him. I'm just like, here? Bro.
There's a whole, and also one thing you got, they mentioned, do you think King Kong's gonna be like the same? Because remember how it takes place in the 70s? Do you think he's gonna look like, I think he's gonna be a little bigger or
here it is.
Built more?
It's almost 1.
Oh yeah, we gotta wrap this up pretty soon.
I know.
This is the last thing we're talking about.
Well, because I gotta wake up at 6.
No.
Oh man,
but,
I gotta wake up at 8.
Okay, so here's Kong and Godzilla like next to each other.
Yeah, he's like shoulder weight.
Yeah.
Lizard against a monkey. Yeah. So. Grant Ride. Watch out! There's another one. Watch out! There's another one.
Still wreck that nigga. Right. I'm sorry. I'm rooting for Godzilla because he's gonna have to wreck King Kong, dude. Because like, come on, think about it.
You know that's the next movie after.
No, yeah,
it's 2020.
Yeah, it's 2020 because this one comes out in 2019.
Oh boy!
And God, I have to say, man, like 2014 to 2019. God, it's such a
5 years.
Gap. Yeah.
But I can't wait, dude. I'm hyped.
But you know what surprised me though?
Absolutely.
Like I got a boner when I saw Ghidorah in the ice. But I got even a huger boner when fucking Rodan came out the fucking volcano.
That was fucking cool.
I was like, he was in there the whole time. He jumps out, boom, and he takes off. I was like, dude. And then Mothra's
wingspan is so huge, dude.
Fucking ridiculous, bro. And I'm like,
by the way, those were the Mothra larvas, the 2 Mothra larvas that she's always gonna have.
But dude, I was like, that nigga's wingspan. I was like, no way. And then when they saw how big Ghidorah was, I was like, hey, and I was like that one meme, bro. I watched that thing like 3 times, bro.
I watched it 2
oh my god, dude.
I already knew the song they played, by the way. I knew it instantly.
Dude, but this one's gonna be.
Oh yeah.
During an interview, after the trailer, one character from Kong Skull Island will be back in the movie.
John C. Reilly?
No.
I hope it's
Samuel L. Jackson. Duh.
No. I'm pretty sure it's Tom Hiddleston. It'll be it'll probably be Tom.
So
Hiddleston.
Loki?
So they said James Conrad, Mason Weaver, or Houston Brooks are possibilities.
Yeah, like the girl or Tom Hiddleston, I forget her name, but yeah.
Yeah, so 11 from Stranger Things is in this movie.
Yeah. She's gonna be a seller for this movie. I'll tell you right now.
She's the seller, yeah.
No, I'm
because season, was it 3?
Yeah.
Of Stranger Things is coming out soon?
Yeah. Is it this year, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't keep track.
I saw promotional stuff for it, but that's about it.
You know what though? You know what kind of what got me hyped for the movie was the first trailer. Where she was sitting in that.
You're talking about Stranger Things?
No, for Godzilla when she was.
Oh, the teaser.
When she was in that room. Hello, he's like, hello. It's like, hello.
It was Ghidorah. That was Ghidorah. I'm trying to do something. And next thing I hear all the thing. I just, like the cry. And I was that cry was Ghidorah.
I was like, oh, dude, no, Ghidorah is coming with a fucking vengeance, bro. And let's be honest, bro. 3-headed monster, bro. That shoots yellow beams.
Lightning progress.
Yo, everybody's taking L's. Let's just put it like that. Ghidorah's coming and it's giving L, bro. But you know what though? What makes me sad though? What's gonna happen to Ghidorah though? Ghidorah's gonna.
Imagine they do Mecha Ghidorah.
No, Ghidorah's gonna lose the
middle head. He always does. Yeah.
No. It's the other way around. Ghidorah's gonna have to lose his other because the middle one's the last one left because the other. The other two. So Ghidorah's gonna get wrecked to the point where he's gonna lose both of its heads and then he's gonna be knocked out. And they're like, oh, we gotta get Ghidorah and give him the mecha version.
This movie's gonna be crazy, man.
It's gonna be crazy.
Okay. That one scene where everything is gone to shit, you see the sky has the lightning, Rodan is just flying, the Capitol building. This is, I'm telling you, it's an apocalyptic level.
This is it, yeah. Because remember, she's like, what the whole thing was like when she told him like humanity is a virus and Earth released a fever and those are the Titans or the kaiju. And then she's like, we're gonna find all of them. And you saw that painting when they went to that civilization that was underwater. You see the painting of Godzilla, and like you see like you see like.
I need to watch this trailer again. Yeah.
Yeah, Godzilla is the.
I'm waiting because you know who else I hope that shows up? Aguirus.
I hope so too.
Dude, if Aguirus shows up, I'm like, oh, dude, that's fucking sad. Because Aguirus is just a giant ass turtle. No, God knows where the fuck he's been.
No, Aguirus is. I've always thought Aguirus was like Godzilla's buddy, dude.
No, I think Rodan is. Rodan and Mothra are. Aguirus is just that big ass turtle that shows up like, hey bro, like leave a nigga be.
Bro, like apparently people were looking at the concept or the promotional pictures. Apparently they found Gigan in.
Oh no way!
They found Gigan in like the Rodan's like photo. Like it was like a painting and Gigan. It supposedly will come out.
Oh, dude.
Supposedly Anguirus is gonna come out too, and
you know it's gonna be crazy at the end of the movie. You see like the meteor coming.
No, it's over. It's over after that. You know what? That's the thing I was thinking about. Like as much as I would love that, it doesn't make sense because it'd be too soon. It'd be too soon, and then they would have to explain the whole Godzilla spores and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah. So right now, I'm very content with Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra being in the movie.
Oh yeah, I'm satisfied.
If they throw anybody else in, that's a little bonus. But I hope it's not too many monsters show up. Because like if one thing will make me happy, but I'll accept it if it shows like a cutscene like towards the end. If it's like around like different locations, you see like shit start happening. Like if there's like this big ass like you know if there's like oh man there's like another Titan like let's say under like Africa or some shit and like what is that like you know who's that and you see like Aguirus' like snout hanging out like coming out of the ground. I'll be like oh shit like he's coming next. You know what I mean? If it shows like monsters like slowly waking up, I'm like bruh.
Or like in the ocean, Ibra comes out.
Or like fucking
Fuck, Hetero would be a cool monster too.
Oh yeah, dude. There's too many monsters.
There's too many. Yeah, there's a whole roster of Godzilla.
There's too many to choose.
You've ever played?
Yeah, and this is only the third movie, you know. So
I need to go buy Kong Skull Island, dude. That was a great film.
Yeah,
the Japanese poster of that movie was really cool.
Dude, Japanese posters for movies are always great.
My most favorite Japanese poster for a movie was for the first Pacific Rim because the guy that does the art for Metal Gear Solid, Yoji Shikawa, he did the art for Pacific Rim for one of the posters. I'm like,
that was fucking
dude,
great.
Yeah, here, I'll show you the photo.
Anyways, guys.
That'll wrap us up for now. There's still stuff on the docket, but we can come back to that.
Yeah.
Part 2?
I hope everyone is.
Down for that, Grant?
I hope everyone is hyped for Godzilla, King of the Monsters, as much as we are.
So I have to meet someone at around 3 or 4. If anything, I can like. I am off after around that time, so like we can do the same time.
There, yeah.
I close tomorrow at 8:30, so I can come after work, but that's about as far as.
Oh, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Wait, after 6:30?
No, I
go. We'll be back. We'll be back.
That should be perfect. Yeah. Here
soon, hopefully, for the rest of the stuff. Because there's a lot more to talk about.
The guy that made the art for Metal Gear Solid did that poster, and I'm like, I want that fucking poster.
You should see if you can buy it. That shit. That looks
pretty. You can totally buy that. Yeah.
It's like $20 online. Yeah.
But alright, guys. Watch Godzilla. Watch Kong. Watch Godzilla 2.
Watch legendary movies. They're always so pretty to look at.
Except for the horror movies, this shit.
Wasn't The Great Wall a legendary picture movie? I feel like it is.
Was it with Mark Wahlberg, right?
No, Matt Damon.
Damon.
They don't look alike.
Yes, they fucking.
Is Matt Damon's conspiracy?
Marky Mark does not look like the guy from Good Will Hunting. I'm sorry.
Max Payne does not look like I still remember Mark Wahlberg from Max Payne, alright?
That movie was good.
Did you see the video that Danny shared with fucking Post Malone going to Wahlburgers?
Dude, what timeline are we in? Like Mark Wahlberg's just chilling while Posty has like all this food just eating. I was like, what's going on?
He sat down with them too.
And then, did you see Mark Wahlberg now owns a car dealership?
He does?
In Ohio?
What the hell, man.
Yeah, with I think Chevrolet. He's like, this was always a dream of mine. This and that. What is going on?
You know you can do that, right? You can buy the lots.
So, before we go,
from the dealers to
let's say you and I right now we're gonna be in LA next Wednesday.
Oh yeah, well we'll talk about it more on the next episode.
No,
but yeah, August 1st. Put it on your calendar.
Okay, anyways, we'll find out.
Let me pee and I'll walk you guys up.
Alright, awesome.
Alright.
Your Richie return, you deserve to resume your sobbing. Trying to solve your talent problems like finding new research in the murder of Tutankhamun. You're still searching for words like the stirrers with Luke the Body. That means you bring lyrics about as hot as Scorpion's counterpart that ain't even original. We spent this whole competition proving we had the sicker flow. Influenza now with A to Z, we about to kill the show. Y'all giving props like you're shocked or you didn't know. But here's a warning. Run away, run away, gotta run away, run away. Cause we bringing that fire. We barge it and we shut it down. Bringing that fire. We barge it and we shut it down.
Nothing the screen has ever shown before can surpass the thrills of Ghidra, the three-headed monster.
My open mouth's an AK, it sprays when I control it. Aim to struggle rappers fake, saying, hey, they're raking dough, but in pressure time it's JK. They ain't really rolling. Wanting free beats, love the way that I destroy them. I annoy them cause I only scheme. Everything's a strategy. My chatter be casting shadows over people like drunken wings. With fire blowing dreams. You want me to turn it down? Don't hold your breath, you might end up looking like an aubergine. So let go, listen to what Emojit sings. I put it down like the line has a frozen ring to it. They wonder how I do that, cause I made all of y'all take 5 like you were feeling Dave Brubeck. This is three-headed monster music. Man 8 to 5 ambition getting thrown into the beat when I abuse it. Half of these people frontin' and thinking that they can see the team, but we're revolutionaries, they're facing the guillotine. And I'm Maximilian, bringing a trial that we'll be on. Gotta be bringing the bars, so we determine the reason to leave it done. So you bringing the heat to try for the grunt riders, like going glove for glove with Tyson and Punch Out. Run away, run away. Cause we come in with that fire. We barge in and we shut it down. We come in with that fire. We barge in and we shut it down.
I'm feeling like a kaiju, bigger than the liver spots on an old white dude. Flow acapella, no haiku. Last round, better tell him what that flow might do. King on the mic, you don't wanna fight. Better take a flight before you get devoured in a single bite. Beast with a size 50 meters high, demon in his mind. This is not a drill, run for your lives. I be on the grind, money on the mind, steady trying to find a way to stay fly like Rodan. Barbarian, call me Conan. Hit him with the punchlines, better than Muhammad on the ropes can. Spare no man, number one killer. Smoke a fat sack, feeling like I'm Shubzilla. Roll another blunt, then I call one up. Do it every dang day, cause I need a drug dealer. I don't give a fuck what scene you're the leader of. When I'm heated up, I spit beams like Ghidorah. Better stay asleep if you dreaming of beating us. Wake up and see your whole team getting eaten up. Richie.
Run away, run away. Cause we come in with that fire. We barge in and we shut it down. We come in with that fire. We barge in, we shut it down.
Armageddon's on the way, Obama said it. I've been getting armed and ready in an armory with my army. I've been ready since the jump, man. Toss a mutton chomps with something right the trunk of a 100-ton elephant in the trunk, man. And dropping knowledge like a senior started varsity pitcher, slinging a zinger at his biology teacher in the dunk tank. Leave a punk with his dunk face. With they and dash in the session, it's so professional, fresh and nothing less than exceptional. What the heck that you expect? Best expression, respect when addressing the best. Less, that's a definite yes. If you playing checkers with chess, they a checkerboard. Jump 'em like a checker on a checkerboard. Mess up your dress and have the doc checking your chest. Add Richie Branson and genetic advancements, and you get some kind of chemically enhanced handsome. 3-headed, 6-eyed, hide you from the dark side. You might know him by a different name when you see him dark side. Swimming in dihydrogen monoxide. Scientific name, triple brain, 3 cerebral tricranium. An evil-eyed alien with teeth of titanium. For birthdays, we get stupid in a gymnasium and blow out lip fuses on yellow cake uranium. Don't matter what you name, rank, or label them. We ladle feeding lame labels greater than radio grade radium. Raising the rate of radio radiation great enough to irradiate a stadium with rays made of mania. That's no dinosaur. It's more of a primate. primal force. I mean 3 spinal cords and it hasn't even reached its final form.
Created from an atomic fireball hurled from outer space, Ghidra, the 3-headed monster, threatens man's very existence on Earth.